Shut up, Joel, because we're starting. I've hit the local recording button for the video that's going live. Hey, everyone, I'm Benny the Comicstorian, and we're doing the weekly poll, Dungeons & Dragons, with the greatest cast ever. I'm Benny. I'm known as Jam. I'm a bard that hits on everything. Over there is Danielle. What's your character's name? Because she never talks.
Gamora.
Gamora?
Fighter. Yeah.
Oh, Bumora. Right. Bumora, the fighter. Yeah. Okay. She's Bumora, the fighter. She is our Dwarven love child of me and Ben, who is my hairy Dwarven lover.
That is so not true.
This is some retroactive continuity you're spitting right now.
Well, I just made a video asking what is a retcon, and I'm retconning our history. So, anyway, so Ben is the Dwarven cleric. We're the best of buds to the best of times. We're like Rocket Raccoon and Groot.
See you naked, unfortunately.
Our lovely GM is evil and hiding in her cloak in the back over there, and then the guy with the goatee, his name is Joel. We think he's playing.
Everyone's
Just kind of showed up.
He just kind of showed up. We can't get rid of him, but he plays an ogre, orc or ogre,
half orc.
half orc.
An ogre.
I know. Slaying Dark gets ogres.
All right, so if you're just now joining us, there are 2 other episodes up on the Comic TV, the weekly poll channel, of us doing this. We do this every Friday. Now that we're back, we'll be doing it for the next 3 Fridays. Now that we're rolling forward. I guess at this point, I'll let our GM take over, and I'll be doing stuff on the side here, showing you what we're doing.
Okay. Well, welcome back, everyone. It's been a few weeks since we've been here. We're probably going to need this today.
Over there.
Yeah. Nah.
Damn it.
Actually, real quick, just because I'm looking at the levels, Sal, is it possible to raise your mic on your end?
We'll just shout. Ah! I may have to show him how to do that.
Now, while they do that, should we get everyone up to speed on what happened in the last 2, last time on D&D?
Last time on Dungeons & Dragons, our 4 heroes joined the company QUESTEMP. And was it QUESTEMP?
It was QUESTEMP.
They joined the company QUESTEMP. They then went on a journey to go become bodyguards, but they discovered they were going to be bodyguards in a location that hated magic.
Benny, is this mic level good?
Yes, sounds a little better. Yes.
Okay.
The chat will tell it it's still low.
It's still low, sir.
Yeah. So our heroes, Jam the Bard.
Well, hang on.
Oh, you'll do it? Cool. Much better.
QuestTemp is an employment agency that all 4 of you had, joined up with. You weren't hired to be bodyguards. You were hired for added security.
Right.
And a very wealthy family's estate. For a fairly large party. Upon arriving there, you, on your travels, learned that this house doesn't necessarily care for magical beings. They think they're lesser creatures, suitable only for serving and,
guarding Mr. Hoots.
Yeah.
That's racist.
Yes, your job was, in fact, to guard the trophy room, and in particular, Mr. Hoots, the large stuffed owl bear.
By the way, Joel, that's classist.
That's classist.
After seeing Razgar naked and then clothed once again, there was a scream that came from the kitchen, whereupon an attacker had arrived and gone through the kitchen and hit one of the guards, who was taken away. Kitchen staff was in disarray, and you guys proceeded to investigate all over the kitchen, and finally...
all over the kitchen. Just
woo! You did discover a secret passage that led you down a dark corridor where you inevitably split off into 2 groups and found one door which you couldn't open and one door that you were able to open. And upon entering, you discovered several rats, which you then dealt with after being put to sleep.
Thank you, Jam.
Your own bar.
Jam know what Jam doing. Wait, I'm not the half-orc.
Jam steal everything, even accent from other people.
Now, in
Jam, keep his hand.
privately, we did award experience.
Yes.
Derek and Jam received 30 experience for coming in a little late to the fight, and Razgar and Gamora received 65 experience for dealing with the rats as well. Now, to refresh your memory, you are in Well, you can see on the map where you guys are all standing there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're in this room. It's a musty room. It's dank. There are old boxes throughout. There's a work table that sits in the bottom corner to your right. And there's really no light in this room except for, I believe you cast light, correct?
Yeah.
It's on Razgar.
It's on Razgar.
So Razgar's still glowing.
Me big glowing orc, me like firefly.
I cast on your butt too.
Oh.
Hey guys, have you all felt like we've been standing in this cellar for like the last 3 weeks? Feels like we've been here a while.
Yeah.
I think you guys went some sort of temporal causality loop. Next to the table, there is a really large crate.
And that crate was making noises, right?
Mm-hmm. We weren't sure about the crate.
Was.
Okay. Well, I think we should inspect the crate.
I think so too.
Rasgar agree with Varric. Maybe crate have candy in it.
All right, I cast fire on the crate.
Really?
No, I think this is a good plan.
I don't think I have fire, so I look at so basically I don't think I have fire. So I look at the crate and I go fire, and then I go, I thought that might work. Does anyone have anything that can explode? We can throw at it.
I mean, just light a torch and poke it a bit.
Okay, so I light the torch and I poke it.
Okay, you light the torch and you poke it, and you notice that the top layer of dust and cobwebs burns off.
Anyone bring lockpick with them?
Yeah, Razgar, that's you.
Oh,
Razgar,
okay.
hit this really hard, would
You
you?
guys are looking at the crate. There is no lock on the crate.
Oh.
It's just a fairly large crate.
Yeah.
Oh.
Use your lockpick, i.e. your head.
Okay, Rasgar, get ready to use orcish lockpick.
Jam steps back with orcish logic about to take over.
Varric just is rubbing his hands together, excited to see what happens.
Maybe there's candy inside, guys.
So
I look over at Barrick and I say, Barrick, I'm the troublemaker. What are you doing?
So yeah.
Lead.
So Razgar throwing, caution to the wind completely, wanting to see if there's candy inside the box, decides to open the box.
Okay, does he open it or does he bust it open?
He opens it. He opens it. He doesn't want to bust it.
Okay. You open the crate, and some more dust comes out, and you see that the crate is filled with items.
Oh.
Oh, Rasgar find treasures.
Jam runs over trying to push Razgar aside, noticing that this is a futile effort, just kind of like, ah!
Yeah, Razgar's not having any of that.
You two coward, open box. Rasgar get to see what
Yeah,
is
it's
treasure.
like Jam is just pushing as hard as he can on like Razgar's hip,
And his feet are sliding on the ground.
it's just-
So what do I see in the box?
what you see is a pouch. You see a flask. You see a bucket. In the bucket is a vial, and then you see some folded bolts of cloth.
That bucket is vile.
Okay, time to divvy up loot.
Barrick,
Who want what?
has anyone told you your sense of humor is really bad?
No? What do you mean?
Don't worry about it, buddy.
I hand the vial to our cleric friend.
Here, you look at vial. It look almost magic. What it?
What?
Worth a sniff?
Barrick, I'll give you 5 gold if you drink it.
I'm just gonna sniff it.
Okay, when you pop the cork, your hands immediately are covered in some black. It's a vial of ink. It's like a pen kind of exploded all over your hands.
Yeah, look, ooh.
Barrick, I have a feeling you just came across the you just came across a preventively steal thing.
Right? It's kind of like one of those. It's kind of like one of those, ink pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm just gonna close that as,
Yeah,
it's everywhere.
I
Oh,
don't know, like it's getting on the cord, and it's just like it's
in my beard. Oh.
Oh, Varric messy mess now.
Wait, we're gonna get.
Sorry.
Yeah, Barrick, you messy mess.
Who does this?
All right, so Varric's dealing with the vial.
Yeah.
I then take out the pouch and hand it to Bamora.
Here, Bamora, you good fighter. You use pouch for weapons.
Okay, when you pick up the pouch, you notice it makes it's kind of heavy,
Mm-hmm.
and it's jingling a little bit.
Oh. I open it up a little bit and peek inside.
And you see some coins.
Sweet. How many? All right. Well, then I carefully dump it out.
No, you don't want to do that.
Okay. Well, okay.
There's quite a number of silver coins in there. If I had to guess, I'd say about 600.
Oh!
Ooh.
Guys, let me just hold on to those coins for fear that they may explode later.
We should probably divvy these up evenly amongst.
Rasgar want new loincloth.
Oh, 200.
There's about 100, so we can split it pretty. Alright, so we got 600 silver to divvy.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably
You hold on to that.
This.
Hang on to this right now, yeah.
And what else is in there, Rasgar?
What
Rasgar,
else
shove
was
your head in it, and I jump on Rasgar's back and I start trying to shove his head in the box.
Okay. So there's like a 90-pound half-elf jumping on top of like a 290-pound half-orc. Who do you think's gonna win?
At this
Barrick,
point,
help me!
at this point, Rasgard goes,
No time for piggyback jam.
It's in my eyes.
It's in the raccoon wounds.
So how much silver did we all get if we were divvying it up evenly? I just want to write that down on my sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's really up to Mora at this point. It's out of my
That's true.
hands.
Okay.
Well, we'll do that in a bit.
Yeah.
So what's left in the box is the bucket, a flask, and the bolts of cloth.
Okay, well, I obviously want to give the flask to Jam.
Here, Jam, you drink lot. Here, have flask.
Jam takes the flask and downs it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, it was filled with dust.
Here, have some of this. And
And upon handing him the vial, he immediately, because your hands were covered in ink, now his hands are covered in ink.
and my hands are covered in dust too.
Yeah, like you guys
Oh.
are just a disaster.
We tarred and feathered each other.
Don't think this is a great idea.
Ooh, flask must be real strong.
And then finally with the cloth, Rasgar picks that up and just kind of rubs it against himself like, ooh, cloth.
Okay,
Your
was gonna
face,
say-
right?
I've had better ideas than this.
as Jim is dealing with his dust and Babora's counting your coins
Yeah.
and Varric's regretting ever opening up the vial and Jan's
Mm.
rubbing themselves with bolts of cloth, which you guys didn't notice there's something actually beneath the cloth.
Oh.
Oh.
And it's moving.
Oh, no.
And I need you to roll for initiative.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright.
Woo!
Which one's the initiative dice again? It's been a bit.
It's a
D20.
D20.
D20. Okay.
Plus your initiative modifier. Alright, Varric got a 10.
I got
I got an 11.
Hold on.
Jam?
I'm trying to put people's names over their heads so people stop asking what we're all playing.
Oh, good job.
Oh, good idea.
Smart.
There, that's me.
Ah, thank you.
Because otherwise, every time someone joins the thing, the first question is, what is everyone playing?
Yeah. We're playing ourselves.
Okay.
But you're playing a lute.
So, as this is all happening, you hear a bit of rustling behind you, and presumably you all turn
Very
around
slowly.
and you look in the box, and what you see is a ball of legs
Oh.
and maybe a little bit of hair here and there,
Oh, no.
and it's kind of brown, and it starts to unfurl.
Oh, is it a spider? I don't want it to be a
Oh,
spider.
Rasgar, looks like your mom.
It is a giant spider,
Oh.
and it
Wow.
has made its way into the box. And actually, as you see it moving around, you can see there's actually a big hole in the back of the box. It had been just kind of nesting in there.
Why didn't you look at the back?
Rasgar hates spiders.
Oh.
And the spider isn't too happy that you disturbed his little home.
Great.
I squeal. Varric squeals at the spider in horror. Just like in Army of Darkness when he steps on the nail and that little
Yeah.
nail, like, that's the sound Varric makes.
Kill
Okay.
it with fire. Kill it with fire.
I squeal and I jump in Barrick's arms.
Okay. And,
Like,
it's kind of fuzzy. It
I
has-
drop you immediately. I'm sorry. That was a 3.
Oh, it's
Ow, my back!
covered in ink and dust, and it's
Ugh.
just, yeah, you just drop on the ground. It's black like pools of eyes are just looking at
Is it-
all of you.
Is it big enough I can see the eye?
Yeah, it's a medium-sized creature, so that's
Okay.
a significant. He's
Like its eyes are like good-sized stones.
Yeah.
yeah, he's pretty big, but he's balled up pretty well
Right.
underneath that cloth.
Just put the lid on!
Oh, he's coming out like as he unfurled. He's too big for the box.
Oh,
So
crap.
Yeah.
legs are coming
Oh,
out
God.
over it.
All right,
Just
Okay, I have a question that I think we all need to ask at this this How long has he been in there?
Well, seemingly it must come and go. The rats are in the area. It probably feeds
Right.
them when it can.
So it's coming out, so I can't strength check to put the top back on the box. He's
No,
coming
it's
out.
coming out. You guys had your back to it. It already started coming out.
It's
Yeah.
coming now!
And don't forget,
It's going to wreck
not
your
only is
show.
it coming out because you guys disturbed it, but there's all these dead rat corpses around you.
Oh no.
Oh, damn it.
Hey guys, we just got a subscriber, Mr. Staples, enjoying our unique brand of Dungeons & Dragons. I just wanted to say thank you to him real fast.
Thanks, Staple.
So,
And I hope you guys love the names over everyone's head. Tiff
Laura.
says God.
you're first.
All right. Well, I guess I'll target.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So, well, my stuff's still out from the rats, so that's good. Well, I'll swing right down at it
Okay.
with my mighty hammer
Yay.
of awesomeness.
With your mighty hammer squishing.
Yeah.
Good job, Amora. Kill ugly spider.
18.
Okay. You hit or you are rolling your hit dice at 18. You have all your modifiers in there, all that crap, right?
Yes.
Okay. That is a hit.
Sweet. All right.
Kill it now! Go swing!
Where's my diamond? What's our 10? Here it
Make it good, make it good.
Uh,
8.
8. Okay. What do you need to roll?
My 8.
Oh.
Wait, hang on. Ignore that.
Ignoring.
Ignore that. 8.
Still.
Yours is like, I'm getting an 8. That's it.
That's it! Stop it!
Okay. Math. Math is happening, everyone.
Maths.
All right. It's now the spider's turn.
Oh, no.
As you hit him, he was like, yeah.
Of course!
Behind us.
That spider must have had good stamina.
So he does this thing where he's like he staggers a little bit because you hit him with a hammer. So
Right,
like
yeah.
you didn't cut anything, but like you definitely like you know.
I knocked him a little bit.
Yeah, you definitely did.
Okay.
So you're closest to him
Right.
now, correct?
Yes.
Meanwhile, I know that Jam and Varric were kind of more off to the side, a little closer seemingly to the rat corpses. So you screamed, and even though she hit him, the spider's very focused on
Those corpses.
the corpses and the sound.
And the sound.
Yeah.
The sound that sounded like a rat kind of dying.
It kind of did!
Barrick, poke it with fire!
Get it away from me! Oh.
Barrick and I are just in a corner like,
Way to go, Scooby and Shaggy.
It's on Shaggy. On Scooby.
the rolls, we can't share the rolls because they're not using Roll D20 because they all want to be elitists.
Well, I'm not using it because I don't want you to see what I'm rolling.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
You know
this said.
when
I'm
I'm
not rolling.
We're announcing numbers, so.
They're announcing numbers and I can see them. So I have to keep them honest.
Yeah, we're not lying.
Yeah.
I'm a little guy with a broom. He ain't lying!
They ain't lying, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. He rolls a 15.
That is a miss.
Okay. All right. Benny's next. Jam. What are you gonna do?
Barrick, poke it with fire! I take the torch that I've lit and I throw it at the spider.
Nice.
That is a smart idea.
Good call.
That certainly can't have any negative consequences.
It hits the nearby hay and burns the whole building down.
We all die.
All right.
Which is what you do when you find a giant spider. Burn it,
You,
don't
you gotta
fire.
burn. You gotta burn it all. I get it.
Yeah.
Now you have this is like an improvised weapon. And it's throwing. And you
No, I'm actually very proficiently trained in torches.
In torch throwing, he
You
took
do
it.
double.
I do have juggling, I think. Use a Pokeball. Okay.
When everyone else was learning songs at the Bard's College, Jam was learning how to chuck torches.
Are you just yelping to me about juggling?
Pointed at him.
Crusty jugglers.
Wait. Okay, I have Vicious Mockery, so I'm gonna use my Vicious Mockery cantrip while swinging the torch at it. Just whoa!
So you're making fun of the spider.
Your mother was a dwarf spider.
And your father smelled of elderberries.
All right. What have you settled on? What are you doing?
Okay, I'm doing Vicious Mockery with waving the torch at it.
Waving it at it.
Yeah, well, I don't want to. Barrick, should I throw it or should I keep it?
Franco, I'd say keep it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna swing at it like, ah!
Like, keeping it away.
Yeah, like
You're
Get away from me and Barrick!
Okay, and essentially you are. What are you saying to him?
Your mother is a dwarf spider. Eat the doors first. Half orcs taste good like chicken.
Rasgard just
Vicious
sees.
Mockery. The spider doesn't have to understand. He just definitely gets the feel that he's being mocked.
Your arm hair is exceptionally long and scary.
I'm gonna, as the spider, I'll be rolling a wisdom save, which is not gonna go well for the spider. I can say
This is
that.
why spiders are nature's worst killing machines. You can't insult them.
he insults
He's
you, in fact.
unfuckable. My mother was a dwarf player. How'd you know?
Alright, what's your, you don't know, do you?
What? My what?
What's your TC modifier for your spell check?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that, and I was like, I don't think he knows.
I got my sheet pulled up here. What is it? What am I going for?
Your proficiency plus 8 plus your proficiency plus your charisma modifier.
My charisma. Okay, 8 plus my proficiency. I don't know the proficiency. I just have it as a cantrip.
2 if you're first level.
Yeah,
What's your
what?
charisma modifier?
3.
Okay, and then my charisma modifier is a 3.
All right, so 13.
Yeah.
DC of 13.
And he matches it.
Really? That's one hell of a spider.
Yep. So now, roll damage, please. It's a D4. One of them.
Is this damage to me or him?
It's at him.
Oh, 2.
You're rolling to hit a 2.
Well, I know, but I don't know how you're working, God.
God
Okay.
works in mysterious
So,
ways.
Benny takes his torch, he's flinging it around in front of him, and he's screaming all sorts of profanities that you'd scream at a spider
Right.
when you're dealing with it. When you're in this situation
Yeah,
where there's a giant spider,
Oh,
there,
yeah.
right.
about its number of legs, how many eyes it has, the
Mm.
fact that it couldn't catch a fly to save its life,
Right.
Rasgar, seduce it.
the fact that it
That's your
the
job.
webs it spins have giant holes in them that can't
Yeah.
catch anything. It's all sorts of things. The spider is not only physically hurt, but emotionally damaged as well.
He'll never recover. He'll read
Eric, I got this. I'm tearing him down emotionally.
He's way down there now, and he looks a little more pitiful
Oh.
than he did before.
All right.
Oh.
His little black eyes kind of look to the ground, and clearly he's remembering back when he was a little spider, and like he really couldn't spin webs very well,
Yeah.
and all the other spiders make fun of him.
I almost feel bad for him.
A little bit.
The
yeah.
shiny black eyes have dulled a little bit because
Yeah.
the light has gone out.
Yeah.
Although he's still very much alive.
Oh yeah, no, he's still going. He's still going strong. Barrett.
Me?
Yeah.
No, the other Barrick.
No, I got a 10.
Oh, Rasgar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say I knew I at least did better than our clerics. Okay,
You all said your numbers at once. I wrote you down as I thought.
Just so you guys know, I've been updating the spider picture to make it match what his current mood is. I have him as sad spider right now.
oh.
Nice. I like
Good.
that. Sad spider.
Now here's a question: can I fly into my barbarian rage before I hit him, or is flying into barbarian rage does that cost me a turn?
I think he could.
How do you know this?
I have it.
God, tell us
I
what
don't
we're
know how
doing.
to worry about it. That's just general DM advice there.
Throwing that out there.
Just throwing it out there. You may not need to worry about it.
I'd say
Okay.
just hit him with your giant sword.
Okay,
Rasgar,
then
roll
in
the
that
hug.
okay, then in that case, Barrick, or I was gonna say Rasgar. You're Barrick. I'm Rasgar.
I killed him.
Who's anyone?
You're swinging Varric at it.
Okay, so Rasgar rears up at this point, dropping the cloth he was holding to his face, and proclaims there, Rasgar hates spider, too many legs. Then he rears up to hit it with its greatsword, and I roll my attack, which is... Oh, I remembered this. It is Oh, that's damage 2d6, but to attack. What do I roll to attack
Roll your
again?
D20.
Okay, d20 to attack. I can do those things.
Awesome. Making it happen.
Okay, I roll it, and I get. Oh man, I'm getting all the bad rolls today. That's a 2.
Ooh. Plus your 5, that's a 7. That's a miss.
Ooh.
Damn.
But to be fair, even though you yelled and stuff like that, the spider is still not paying attention. Just clear. Razgar got a little upset. The spider with lots of legs. He was really into it, but then as he got closer, he was like, "Oh, okay, no.
That's a big spider.
That's a lot of legs."
So it was just a wild swing. It was just. Rah.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can see every segment and every leg. It's not.
It's bad. It's all bad.
All right, Barrick, you're finally up.
All right, Barrick's gonna grab a rat corpse and throw it at him.
Good
Barrick
call.
with the smart moves, always.
Okay.
We can throw it away.
All right, I'm not even make you roll for that. You just,
I don't have to hit it. I'm just trying to
you
get
just
it near
throw
it.
it at it. That is your action, though. So you pick it up, you throw it, kind of lands in front of the spider. And the spider looks at it. His little bang things.
Yeah.
And he's kind of looking around at everybody else. He doesn't do anything.
Barrick, I think he realizes we're much bigger meals.
Gamora.
I'm also going to pick up a rat corpse and toss it gently in front of it.
Are you by a rat corpse?
Wait, hold on.
No.
Bamora,
Okay.
hold on. Let me salt and pepper that.
Is this dwarven thing Razgar not get?
It's for shrink.
Now,
Wait.
okay, wait. Now, God, we have lightly salted the rat. Is he accepting it now?
Okay, well, this is a different rat. And
Wait, you're assaulting the spider with a salted rat?
Yeah. Wait. So, yeah.
We're gonna cool his hot card.
All right, so I guess.
With a hot iron.
I don't know if I'm near rat.
Okay, because he moved away from you, kind of. Like, he kind of just went in.
Okay.
So.
Is he more towards like the center of the room now?
Now he's closer to where they are.
All right.
And they were a little.
I'm
further
behind
back.
him though.
Yeah.
What if you
Okay.
apologize and leave?
Yeah. You know,
A voice from the heavens suggests that we apologize and leave.
Yeah, but ignore that voice, because that voice doesn't exist in this world.
Grumash, is that you? Do you talk to Razgar?
Okay.
I'm going to.
Wait, actually, wait, hold on, Bamora. I have a legitimate idea.
Okay.
Why
Oh, shit.
don't... this is a question for the group. We have all the loot out of the box, right?
Yes.
Why don't we just run out the door and shut it?
All right. Yeah.
Spider will not
Carefully
dishonor
slowly
Razgar.
Making my way towards the door, not turning my back, just slowly stepping backwards. Yeah. Towards the
Okay.
exit.
Okay. All right. So you.
And while she does that, Jam blitzes out.
Jim can't
No
do
sudden
it.
movements, huh?
Jim can't do it. So Gamora moves away.
Yeah.
Now it's the spider's turn. The spider, a couple of its eyes go poop, poop, poop.
Yeah.
And they look back at you. It's really hard to tell because they're all
Right.
like it's just black.
But you're pretty sure you
You're
can
pretty
feel it.
sure he's taking that all
I
in,
feel
and like
a creep
he
in
like some of his legs kind of do this like kind of twitchy,
Yeah.
like doesn't know what to do kind of thing.
Hey, guys.
Almost like he's
But-
learning to tap dance.
Yes.
And while the spider is not the most intelligent of creatures, he does get the perception that you seem to be backing off.
Yeah.
And it knows that you bludgeoned it, and it starts to kind of like move with one of its legs, the rat a little closer to himself.
Kind of scooping it.
Yeah, just a little bit. But you guys pretty much have this spider surrounded at this
Right.
point.
Okay.
So it ends its turn.
Oh.
Jam.
Jam says, "To hell and high water!" and runs out the door.
Hey. So Jam essentially rushes on out of there. He takes a double movement, gets outside of the door. He's out in the hallway, and the spider.
And then he
definitely-
slams the door shut, and then it goes, "Oh shit!" He opens back. Everyone join me!
All right.
Oh, good, Jam is gone. Maybe no one put us to sleep in this fight.
All right, Razgar, you're up.
Okay. Razgar, not taking this chance to run, shouts out, "Death before dishonor!" and then rolls his
All right, not a
attack.
bad idea.
Barrick, Bamora, leave the half
Oh,
orc.
wow. Wow, I am just getting all the terrible rolls. I rolled a 1.
Oh no.
Okay, so for those who are just joining us, maybe have never played D&D, this is what we call a botch.
Botch.
It's the complete opposite in every way, shape, or form of a crit. What were you trying to do?
I was trying to hit him with my sword.
Okay, and you're pretty much coming from behind him at this point because you were at the box. And luckily, I'm so glad you moved.
What about me? I moved. I moved more than she moved.
No, I know what she.
Oh yeah, you're not in danger.
No, you're not in danger, but she might have.
I was in the radius.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to.
Just to roll another thing to see how fucked I am.
Well, it's kind of that. It's kind of that. I don't like to put it like that because that just sounds really negative. That sounds. We're just gonna.
Let's just see the consequences of this opportunity you've made for us.
Right?
But botches can be fun and they can be funny is the thing. So I'm actually excited that I got the first botch.
Okay, Razgar, actually, I need you to roll your d20 again.
Okay.
You're doing a dexterity check for me.
Ooh.
Okay. I got an 8.
Do you have any modifiers?
Yeah, it's a -1 modifier.
Oh, no.
So it's a 7. Razgar, as you turned and went to go, and you had to, obviously you had to move a little bit forward
Mm-hmm.
to go and hit the spider.
Yeah.
You unfortunately tripped on some of the cloth that had gotten wrapped around your leg.
Yeah.
You fall down right behind. And you're kind of on your knees. If orcs can skin their knees, you would have skinned your knee.
Oh, no.
But now you're right up in the spider's general
Flesh.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's just waving in your face.
Yeah. Okay. Barrick?
Oh
Barrick, join me. Leave Razgar.
no! I can't do it! No!
Look, Barrick, I can tell you right now, it's easier to heal him from the dead than it is to help him right now.
Is it? Is it really?
I don't know, but Barrick, get over here. It's a giant ass spider.
No, I'm casting Sacred Flame. So it has to make a reflex check.
Yep. Oops.
DC at 13 again.
Good Varric cleric man, kill it with fire.
Don't fall behind it! All you gotta do is nut botch. At least you didn't golf swing the rat out of its face.
It got a 14.
Fudge!
The spider. It's dexterous.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has many legs, can run with many
Exactly.
things.
Yes.
It was like,
All right.
This spider's pretty leet, I must say.
Laura.
No, we're just noobs.
all right. Well,
So you've seen Razgar go down. You heard Barrick yell Sacred Flame, and then
And it fizzled.
and nothing happened.
yeah.
Orc down, orc down.
I'm gonna go towards Razgar.
I didn't hit Razgar, did I?
No, because you botched.
Oh,
No, you're fine.
He
I'm not
trips
gonna-
and then you
look,
set him on
We're
fire.
not gonna do that. You guys you're too new at this.
We are the three stooges of adventurers.
Right? All right, Gamora, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna. I got my hammer out still. I'm going to go towards Razgar. I'm gonna try and put myself kind of in between him and the spider as much as I can.
They're even on room.
There is not.
It's not really room.
There is
Okay.
no room
Well, I'm
for
gonna
that.
get as kind of close in between them as possible, on the side.
Okay.
You come help Razgar, Razgar new friend.
Did you guys give up on running away? Should I come back inside?
And then I'm gonna take a swing at the spider.
Okay. All right, go for it. Swing away.
Jam sling spells from the door! Don't sleep!
20.
Ooh,
That's a hit.
Nice.
I like you, purple dye. You're doing good. 8.
It's a good thing he came back. I gotta tell you, Razgar was there on his knees in front of the spider, waiting for the inevitable. Your bard made a hasty but loud escape.
Yeah.
Your cleric seems to have forgotten how to pray for a second. But it was
Look,
Gamora
panic
the
sets in.
fighter.
It's the spider, yeah.
While maybe Gamora doesn't have the shiniest or the most, extravagant of skills, she can always trust in her hammer.
mm-hmm.
She
Okay,
went
alright.
crashing down with such ferocity that she crushes the thorax of the spider,
Aw.
sending spider goo everywhere.
Aw.
And you hear a horrible screech and go up, and the rest of what's left of his body falls to the ground.
I look in the doorway and go, "What's going on, guys?"
Razgar says, Hail Bamora, slayer of spiders.
Okay, technically it was only one spider.
but it was so big, you know.
It equals mini spiders.
Yeah, then 1,000 spiders burst out. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pregnant.
Come on, guys, don't ruin my surprise.
I'm like, I'm still holding my hammer.
Razgar, I dare you to eat it.
The room goes quiet. You, Varric, and Razgar do have spider guts on you.
Yeah.
In particular, Razgar. He's
Right.
wearing war paint.
He was right.
Still not worst thing to happen to
Wait, okay.
Razgar.
There, I'm sure you've got another sauce.
Yeah.
I walk in and I just grab a piece off of Barrick's head and I'm like, so, how'd that work out for you? And it's just like drop it on the ground.
This could have gone better,
Barrick,
but we are
Barrick,
victorious.
You got a little something here.
Right.
Here.
The ink and then the spider.
Yeah.
We will cancel each other out.
Yeah, you're.
And I hand Barrick a tiny napkin.
The tiny.
At this point, I pick up the.
It's one of those little cocktail napkins that you guys probably
Yeah.
stole from upstairs during the
Yeah.
party.
Barrick drops it and just picks the cloth up off the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say Razgar offers the cloth to anyone who needs it to
Okay.
wash spider goo off them.
This wasn't the part you rubbed all over yourself, was it?
No. Other half.
All right, so you guys take this opportunity to clean yourselves off.
Yeah.
Yeah, clean yourself.
There you go. The room's pretty quiet. You know, it's just kind of dark other than Razgar.
Right.
And
It's getting
This job
brighter.
is getting worse all
and
the
because of
time.
the bucket, you've pretty much taken everything from there.
Okay. We've taken everything.
Took everything.
I'll take the bucket.
Okay. All right, you take the bucket.
Nice.
You never know when you might need to bail somebody out.
Right?
Barrick, just roll with me on this idea, Barrick. Fill the bucket with spider guts. We may need those later.
You could cook it like a stew.
I'm gonna chop off the spider head, put it in the bucket.
Okay, chop up the spider head, you put it in the bucket.
See, you gave me a look, but you know
Black
what I'm
eyes.
thinking. You know what I'm thinking.
The black eyes of the spider stare out of the bucket very sadly
Oh.
because it was mocked so horribly.
Barrick, turn it over.
Pain.
Yeah.
Turn the head over. Put the eyes down. This looks odd.
No.
Razgar is sad he not land killing blow, mean he no add spider teeth to necklace.
Razgar, don't worry, buddy. We'll find you some other weak and harmless animals you can kill later.
Yay!
I like them.
All right, so now you're carrying the bucket.
Get in the bucket.
Carrying the bucket. Okay.
I divvy out the silver. I finally figured out how much everyone should get. Everyone gets 150 silver pieces each.
Thank you, Bamora friend.
Can I take the venom glands out of the spider and put it in the bucket?
Do you know where they're located?
Can you dissect this?
I don't know. What do I got to roll to see if I do know that?
I feel like I'm looking at your sheet right now. It's not animal handling, I'll tell you that right now.
I guess there's no knowledge check in 5e, is there?
I'm trying to decide if it should be because for me personally, I'm sure someone in the chat might disagree with me. I feel like that's either a survival or nature.
I was leaning towards survival because that's the
Survival? Yeah, I'm
I
fine
think
with
so,
it.
too.
Yeah, go with survival.
so
That's
wisdom, which is a +1.
Yep. What do you got?
So I got 12. So I got 13 of wisdom. So I got a d20, right?
Yeah, roll your 20. Oh, waiting. This,
17.
Oh, yeah, you definitely you remember where the spider glands are, and they're generally in the neck region of the spider. So you just kind of reach in and you grab two of them.
Okay, I
You
put it
read
in the
this in
bucket
a
and then I
book
look
once.
right at Razgar and I say, "Don't drink these."
Razgar only do that once. He learned his lesson.
Razgar trip balls.
Razgar trip and fall.
And he's rubbing his knees at this point too. Ow.
Yeah, there's a little scrape on Razgar's knees. And yeah,
It's a little pink.
Yeah, it's a little pink. It's
I
like
take the
breathless.
cloth. I take the cloth off the ground. I spit into it and I wrap it around his knees.
Oh,
Just
thank
like
you,
mom.
Jam.
There's no broken glass in there. All right, let's get out of this room.
Yeah.
You know, there was a door we couldn't open before. Wait till we go look at it.
Wait, are Barrick and I still in the waiter outfits that I gave us a while?
You sure are.
Yeah,
Yes.
Anyway.
I removed that.
I assume before you came in, before everybody saw you, since you were the last person to come in, you.
I had no chance. I was running in to save everyone with rats.
No, that's true. No, you would. All right, that's true. Yeah.
No,
taking it off.
Derek, you were the one that was way behind. I ran in.
And a little bit of ink.
Yeah.
I just wipe it on the waiter outfit.
There you go.
So we basically just ditched the waiter outfits. Got it.
There you go.
You gonna put him back in the box or anything?
Yeah,
or?
yeah. I'll get these dry cleaned. Don't worry, Barrick.
Okay, nice.
You have Jam's word.
All right. So you guys exit the room.
We
You're
sure
all
do.
kind of out in the hallway.
Yeah.
Now, can I roll an investigation check at this point to see if I can't find the trail? Because we were down here looking for someone, and then we ended up splitting off.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay.
okay. The party, but those always go well.
Which one do I roll for investigation again? Is that also
Roll your
D20?
D20 and then add your.
I just like it. I would like the party to know, and I'm just stating this out loud. I think it was Barrick's idea to split the party, so.
All right. So I see a 3 there.
3 plus 4, so that's
That's a 7.
8.
Oh, it's a what?
3
Nice.
plus 4 is...
Rasgar, no math. Why you ask Rasgar to do the math?
Don't worry, Asgard. That's an 11.
Oh, what?
Wait a minute.
So how about this? You're not so clueless as to not know like where you are. But I think the encounter with the spider and your current skinned knee has your mind occupied elsewhere.
But let's just say it wasn't in the room with the spider. Didn't find anything.
Rasgar, sorry. Trail go cold.
All right.
Let's go to the other door.
All right.
Okay.
Head down that hall.
All right. So you guys.
That's right. It's a T intersection.
That's right. It is a T intersection. You guys come to the T intersection, and Varric is right. There is another door there now. Bomora and Rasgar, you haven't seen this yet, but
That's a door.
there's a door. It's a.
Ooh.
The other door was worn and old
Yeah.
and crummy. This one it's a pretty nice door. It's a good looking door.
Like, that's a
All right, so I look at Barrick. I look at Barrick.
From a dwarf.
I look at Barrick the cleric, and I tell him, "Okay, are we just gonna commence back to what we were doing? Shoulder check. Shoulder."
We all do it together.
So 4 people shoulder check.
Oh, does it? Oh, that's.
I think so, because we're all trying to do it at once.
All right,
But you
all
can
right.
assist, and then someone will get advantage on the roll.
Ah, okay, cool. Well, all right.
Perhaps Rasgar, who has the best strength of anyone, maybe he should do it at first, and everyone should help him out. But then again, Rasgar's been rolling like shit the whole game, so maybe he shouldn't.
But with advantage, you get to roll twice.
Yes, that's
Oh.
absolutely true.
Okay.
Move aside, puny friends. Rasgar got this.
Okay, and
stand
I'm gonna say this is an athletics check.
Okay.
It's like strength athletics. I'm gonna be more specific and make it athletics. So give me a D20 roll.
I'm gonna pat Varric, or not Varric. I'm Varric. I'm gonna pat Rasgar.
I'm gonna pat myself on the back.
Good job, Neil. I'm gonna pat Rasgar on the back and be like, I think you can do this, and cast guidance, so you get an extra 1d4 to that.
Nice.
Is anyone assisting or him?
Yeah, I'll assist him.
Okay, so Rasgar, you actually get to roll your D20 twice.
Nice.
I'll assist.
Well, it only works the one time.
I want to assist.
All right, you're both assisting, and you can still roll it twice.
And I am
Okay.
standing back.
Oh, I botch again.
Oh my
Wait,
god,
it's
really?
Yeah, roll the second
On
one.
second thought, I wasn't assisting.
Oh, 18. Woohoo!
No,
This
it's
is
not-
the beauty of advantage.
It's not just an 18 because you have a +5 in athletics, so you actually have a 23 plus the 1d4, which you don't even need at this point. Okay. So, you guys all cheered him on. You gave him a good pat on the back. You guys were kind of.
I tried to reach his shoulder. He's way too tall.
Yeah, you guys-
I like
Yeah.
But more, you're kind of in the hip region.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Jams.
You're all giving me a
shoulder
whoop,
blade area, and the door budges open, and it comes open like part way, and you see a rug fall down. Like a rug had been behind the door, and it's still kind of there, and you'd have to move it out of the way in order to
I
get
just
it.
look at Varric and I go, you realize we failed to a rug.
Hey,
At this point, Rasgar exclaims,
Rasgar is master of unlocking.
Yeah, good boy, Rasgar. Good boy.
good job.
luckily, there's no spider in here, so
Well, hopefully.
yes.
Spiders are bullshit.
So,
All
how do
right.
you want to deal with the door? I'd say is open. It's a good amount. Like
Okay.
you guys could squeeze through if you want. Maybe not Rasgar. It's a little
Dwarf friends better because they sneak through.
All right, we're lighter. Just saying. Maybe send the elf in.
Yeah. Well, we could peek in for starters.
Mm-hmm.
It's dark in there.
Ah. Throw some light in there.
All right, you're going in.
All right.
Actually, hold on, guys. Why don't I just lightly throw the lit torch I still have?
That sounds like a bad
That's
idea.
a terrible idea.
Because what if there's things we want in there?
Yeah.
What if I just wave the lit torch around and since I already have light?
All right.
Jam won't be happy until he starts a fire.
I want to start a fire in this basement.
Gamora's hammer is lit, and Jam is questioning whether or not he wants to light the room on fire.
Yeah.
Also, it's no longer glowing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Can we just let Razgar walk in? I mean, he's got light on him.
He's too wide. Like, you need to get the rug out of the way to get the door fully open.
All right, I got it. So I light the rug on fire.
Don't light the rug on fire.
Jam starts heading to the door with the torch.
At this point, Razgar has to restrain him to keep him from lighting stuff
Guys,
on
I
fire.
want to light it on fire.
I put a hand out and I was like, let's just take a peek inside.
Let's not commit arson yet.
Yeah.
While they're all trying to stop me, I throw the torch over their heads towards the rug.
If you burn building, we don't get paid.
I punch Jam in the face.
You jump up and
I just
Okay,
make a leaping punch.
if you're gonna throw it, I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna need you to actually roll something in order to do this.
I gotta probably get in front of him first, like.
Also, Razgar's still there technically.
Yeah.
I got a 12 plus whatever modifier you want on the throw. What do you want?
All right,
you rolled. That's good.
What?
He rolled a roll just for you.
Oh, he just rolled a roll.
Well, I just need to know what modifier to put on it. I got 12.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
right.
I know.
We gotta this is where we're paused. We're all mid move.
No,
Yep.
you're not supposed to move. You're
Donnie,
like,
I didn't get rid of the
Yes.
torch. We waved the torch around, so I never threw it initially. This is the actual throw.
Yeah, he's actually making a throw this time. I'll let you freely wave your torch around anytime you like, guys.
Never in public. Never wave your torch around in public.
I can cast light.
I'm gonna. You have to roll it. You gotta throw it pretty far to get it up and over Razgar.
I gotta get over Razgar? I'm gonna laugh if it hits Razgar on the head, but okay.
Razgar is definitely in the way of your torch.
He's a big, beefy half-orc.
Okay.
It's like partially dexterity and partially strength, because you gotta have the strength to actually huck it up over
Yeah.
him. So I'm
My
gonna say.
strength has a 0 modifier, my dexterity has a 2 modifier, so I don't know which one you want to use. I
Well,
rolled a 12.
I'm trying to decide what I think in general you would be
Right.
using. I'm gonna definitely say it's your strength though, because in my opinion, you're not. If you were throwing it over the dwarves, it would be your dexterity because it would just be aiming it in through the
Yeah,
door.
you wouldn't have
But
to.
I need you to get it up over Razgar.
Okay, so then I got a 12. What is that? What's the
That's
difficulty
pretty
on
good.
this?
That's pretty good. That's yeah. He gets it up
exactly
over Razgar. It definitely lands in there,
Damn.
and it definitely lands right by that rug.
Guys, don't worry. This is for the betterment of the getting us in there.
And the rug is slowly starting to burn everybody.
All right, Phil, get in there. Just stamp it out.
Wait, who can actually fit through this?
Razgar, move.
The dwarves and the guy who set it on fire.
Okay, Razgar, upon seeing the fire, takes some steps back and lets other people do this. Whoa, too real for Razgar.
Okay.
This
In
is
a
gut
friendly
real.
stallion move, Razgar moves back away from the fire.
Okay. Alright, then I'm going to try to slip in through the door to try to stomp out the fire.
Okay. You could go in, I guess, kind of
Why
sideways.
just let
Yeah.
the rug burn and then we just walk in?
All right. Your hammer's on fire, or on fire. Your hammer's lit up. The rug is slowly burning.
Yeah.
You go in and you start to stamp it out. You get the rug out. The torch is still on fire.
But it's like
What did you do with it? Did you have it to?
the torch.
Yeah.
Can I have it back?
Jam no loud fire.
I'm gonna try to shuffle it away a bit with my foot away from the rug.
Okay, so you kind of shuffle it out out the door.
Yeah. Back in the hall.
If she's shuffling towards me, I'll just pick it up and like snuff it out on the ground, just roll it
No,
around.
Varric, we need that.
Fire bad, Jam. Fire very bad.
All right, so you put it out. It's definitely it smells horrible. By the way, it smells like
Burnt rug.
old burnt rug, burnt dust. There's
Maybe
maybe
burnt
smoke
hair.
in there now.
Yeah.
I
Every
burned
rug.
the spider with it too.
It's a bad scene.
Yeah.
It just smells.
Okay, Varric, can I at least have it back now that you put it out?
No. I know what you'll do with it. You'll relight it. I'm holding on to this. You'll get it back at the end of the adventure.
All right, now and a torch. Woo! Alright, you're in the room.
Yeah.
Your hammer is glowing.
Yeah. What do I say?
Well, you see the rug still there,
Yeah.
and you.
How is this room really dark? What's?
Not anymore.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember how to reveal.
This is where you do
areas
the whole map.
for you. Yeah, I'm trying.
I'm like, oh god.
All right, so you kind of see more of the room,
Okay.
and the other room was kind of barren, but there was still some stuff in here. This looks like a storage room. Sweet.
Mm.
There's all kinds of things in here, like
That are important and should not get burned down.
stacks.
Would you guys not look at me evilly like that?
It's clearly like portraits and things. It's things from the house that aren't really being used anymore.
Okay.
And then there's other really random stuff. Like
See? This is expensive. You could take some of this stuff. They wouldn't even know.
Oh, great idea. Okay, I start cutting out paintings and rolling them up into my sleeve.
You're not in the room yet.
Okay. I'm going to grab the end of the rug and try to shove it out. Like start trying to move it out of the doorway.
Okay, yeah, you move it out of the
It
doorway.
fights you.
I wasn't too sure how big or heavy this.
It's a fairly heavy rug, but you have
You're
enough
a strong
strength that I
force.
don't need you to really roll any. You've got
It's a
17.
magic carpet.
I think you're okay.
Oh, I'd laugh so hard if I just burned a magic carpet.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No. You did, trust me, inevitably someone will notice that this rug was burned. There's a little piece out of it. But you push it out of the way, and the door can now swing freely open for the most part.
I walk in and I take the rug and I just kind of shove it to the back of the room. Hopefully.
Alright, as you do that, you start knocking things over, sticks are falling down left and right.
Could I maybe recommend that we not, possibly alert everyone to our presence because someone clearly blocked this door. Is
That's
there
a good idea.
in the room?
Yeah.
Because I don't think so. Which means chances are, if we're chasing someone, maybe they're in this room.
Oh.
Varric, I have an idea. Ollie
It's not-
Ollie Oxenfree, if you're the crook, come out and play.
Did Jam just give away our position again?
Jan, can you give me a persuasion check?
Oh, nice.
You better be good and charismatic, Jam.
I got a 17 with a 3 charisma modifier.
Okay.
Nice.
You are incredibly persuasive, and a couple of mice come out.
Pull some cheese.
I take out my mask.
They look really guilty, and then they scurry out of the room.
Aw.
Well, I
A
got
good
rid of the
trick,
mice,
yeah.
Varric.
You did. You did.
Be sure to tell Crescott that. Maybe he'd give us bonus.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna carefully go around with my hammer and check out what's in here.
With the hammer?
Well, my hammer's
Smash.
fixed, so
Smash.
it just starts swinging. This
You
takes forever.
see, like, again, a lot of, like, chairs stacked on top of other chairs, like, things that either are duplicates of things or things that are no longer, like, in fashion anymore, and they've ended up
Right.
down here, but they're not willing to let them go.
It's like the junk drawer.
It is kind of like the
Yeah.
junk drawer. This room is significantly smaller than the other room, but you,
Yeah.
at this point, kind of understand why they stopped using the other room.
Mm.
Yeah.
So,
Razgar would also like to use his tracking abilities now to see if the person thereafter came through here at any time or if they're just wasting their time.
alright.
Yeah.
Ooh, 18.
Okay.
Good roll.
You notice that there are like tracks in here, but they don't seem to match what you saw up in the kitchen. It's a lot of like smaller footprints.
Some of them made by mice.
No, not that small. They're humanoid, but they're
Right.
definitely smaller than what everyone described happened up in the kitchen.
Okay.
And they're coming going, and they kind of follow like a certain like path around the room because the room is it's almost like a hoarder lives there, but it's just like, they just store things there, and like there's hanging clay pots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of the footprints are near there.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think our guy came
Barrick
through
is
here,
gonna take
everyone.
one of the clay pots and smash it on the ground and see if there are any shiny crystals inside.
Or hearts.
For initiative.
Just for the record, while they're doing this,
All of us?
Yep.
Oh,
Roll for initiative, ladies and gentlemen.
oh my God, Varric.
Well, that's a 1.
A 1.
12.
No, you cannot.
Alright, I have a 2.
Pot smacks you in the head.
12 with a +2, so 14.
Why do I get the feeling there's going to be a lanky gentleman standing behind me?
No.
Good job, Varric. Good job.
What are you doing? Ah, Christ, you show up every wrong time.
Okay, Benny, you got the 12. I'm sorry, Joel, did you roll?
I got a 14 with the initiative modifier.
Oh, did
Okay.
I have to roll initiative again?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm rolling initiative again then. 14.
Okay. With your modifier, which is a -1, so it's 13. Okay.
-1?
He has a low dex.
You slow.
So,
Me big tank, me not very fast.
upon smashing the pots, I can't believe you smashed the pots. I thought I was going to try to convince you to smash pots. You smash the pot, and shards of this clay pot fly everywhere. And there's a little, what looks like almost like a rope on the floor,
Uh-huh.
and it starts to uncoil,
Ah, snakes.
Ekans, throw a
And then-
Pokeball.
Oh,
and it takes
no.
flight, and it's a little flying snake.
That's not an Ekans.
Eee.
Who would keep this in clay pot?
Who would be the idiot that would smash it randomly? Oh.
Varric, I'm starting to think I need to make a new friend in our little group.
Is it the snake?
It's kind of fluttering about. It's confused.
Right.
Well, its home just got a little crazy.
yeah.
It's kind of like on edge.
All right,
Okay.
all right. I want to try using animal handling to see if I can calm it down.
Oh.
Okay. Go for it.
I'm a part. I don't very many other uses. Okay, if we need to kill it, we got a fighter and a barbarian.
Give me a roll.
10. Crap. With the animal handling +1.
With a 1. Okay. What do you say? What do you do?
Goosefraba.
Is it?
Yeah. I give it like little hisses back, but like calm hisses, like.
Speak parcel tongue to it.
All right. So what you guys see is,
But what I do is, as I approach it with my hands in the air like this, and I slowly walk forward, doing the hisses, like.
okay. So
With a goal of kind of grabbing it behind the head, where a snake can't get you.
Okay, the hands are out. You're hissing at him. You know, and the snake definitely takes notice, and it honestly doesn't look like it's upset.
Oh.
Like it's just kind of like, okay,
All right.
Alright, cool. Hiss.
Where's this going? Like it's still kind of looking around, unsure of it, where it is. What do you
Is
do
it
now?
just me or he talking to snake?
You technically rolled first, but gonna give. Wait, what would you like to do?
Oh, okay, so it's...
You see Jam, like, kind of handling this.
Yeah, okay. Alright,
Everyone, walk out slowly, and I'll join you.
Yeah, I don't trust you at all.
I don't have the torch. I don't have the torch. Don't panic.
I'm gonna, like, ready my hammer, but I'm just gonna chill and see how this goes, because it doesn't seem threatening.
Jen, remember when you made friends with Razgar? Try that on the snake.
Okay. It's the snake's turn. The snake is kind of fluttering slowly over to Jam.
Oh.
It seems pretty cool, pretty interested.
How big is the snake?
It's a regular snake size. It's pretty small. It's a small...
Like a garter snake?
Yeah.
Eee,
But
okay.
it's very colorful.
Yeah.
Very colorful.
Cool.
Very fun looking.
Yeah.
Jam, it's your turn.
It's a fun flying snake.
Okay.
It's a party snake.
Should I pull out rations to try to make friends? I'll make pets. Whatever.
Okay, so you can... Alright, you pull up the rations.
Slowly. I go very slowly.
Very slowly. The snake is very intent on what you're doing. It's very much watching every move you make. You go into your pocket, ready to keep your rations.
My pocket, yeah.
In your pocket, pulls out a little bit of ration, and you offer it out. Snake goes for it.
Nice.
If I get bit, I hate you all.
Snake is doing fine. He's interested in what's going on.
All right.
Just for the record, guys, I did not think this far ahead. Not sure what to do next. Help.
Well,
I assume you say that as well.
All
No,
right,
I
so
did, yeah.
What do I do?
What do I do? Keep your palm flat.
Hold on.
All right, wait. Okay, I would like to roll whatever I have to roll to see if, because I have animal handling and I have it dealing with me, that I would have the knowledge to make it friendly with us. So even if we just leave it.
Right. Okay.
All right.
That's a good idea.
I like that.
I know, they're saying I said grab it by the head, but if we can make it friendly, I can avoid that. Because I'm pretty sure the moment I grab it by the head, the friendliness is over.
As hard as you can.
At Rasgar.
And crack it like a whip.
Yeah.
No, if you
Rasgar
grab a
rid-
snake and you put your
Rasgar-
thumb in the back of its head, it can't turn around and bite you.
Yeah.
But,
roll it.
but the problem is, then what? Now I'm holding a snake like a weapon.
You gotta see.
Rasgar really want to make a belt out of that snake, but Jam seems to be handling it.
I don't think it's big enough for a belt.
Wait, did you roll animal handling? Yeah.
On the knowledge?
No, just roll the animal handling.
Yeah, roll another d20.
Oh, I got an 8 this time with the +1, so 9.
Okay.
I'm getting
Okay.
dumber by the minute.
Okay. How about this? You definitely know you're kind of along the right track with this. And you seem to recognize the fact that the snake currently doesn't seem too interested in a fight.
So it's not threatened us.
Varric and Memora, because I trust you two, could you slowly go get one of the mice bodies and we feed it and then leave?
Offering tribute to the snake.
What, you mean the mice that left?
No, the ones we killed in the other room.
The giant rats?
The ones that you were throwing at the spider that did nothing.
I don't think this thing could eat a giant rat, but okay.
All right, it's Razgar's turn.
Okay, Rasgar really doesn't know what to do in this situation. He looks to
just smashes
Varric and Bamora.
What I do in this situation? Rasgar only know hit, but Jam look like he know what he doing for once.
As terrified as I am, I'd say let Jam do his thing.
Rasgar begrudgingly kind of puts down his sword there to his side. He's like, okay, Jam, you play it out.
I hate you all. I'm just saying that. I say that to the group in the game.
Eric will smash another pot to see if there's another snake inside. It's like, wait, really?
Okay,
Varric, what are you, Jam?
you smash the pot, which causes the other snake to flit away from Benny. He's like, whoa.
Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
there was a loud noise.
Yeah.
Stuff.
And another snake comes out of the pot.
Oh,
Guys, these are magic pots.
Now we have two snakes.
Okay, Jam at this point, with no snake around him, backs out the door.
And the snakes are near each other.
Yeah.
They're gonna roll initiative for the other snake. Okay. just in case I need it. I don't know what you're gonna do.
Who knows?
I don't know.
I like these pots.
Good pots.
Varric, I hate you.
Another one.
Okay, the new snake, it's his turn actually.
Oh.
He flies over to the other snake.
Eat.
And they just kind of hang out with each other for a minute. And like,
They talk shop and snake.
yeah, no, they definitely don't talk to each other,
Yeah.
but like it's more or less like that's the thing that it knows in the room.
Like, hey, you're another me.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like you're another
Okay.
me, but you know, with inevitably that whole relationship's gonna fall
Right.
apart. But
Maybe now that it has friend, it will be less angry.
Maybe.
It wasn't
Razgar, for the record, I had made it not angry until Varric broke another pot.
We never said anything about the snake being angry now. It's not startled.
Yeah.
There's a big difference.
it is quite startled, but still looking at the rations
Okay.
in Jan's
Okay,
hands.
so I leave the rations on the ground, and I back away from the rations,
Well,
and I
hang
tell
on.
It's not your turn.
I gotta let the
sorry.
Wooper go.
Oh,
what do you
sorry,
want to do?
my bad.
Another snake just came out of a pot, flew over to the other one.
I'm like, whoa!
You're like, what's up with this place?
It's Tuesday. What the?
Oh, God, magic pots! Grab a pot and smash it!
I grab a pot. No. Are there any more of these pots, by the way?
There are a few other
Oh,
pots.
don't smash them, Bamora. Do not.
I'm not gonna do it, but I'm kind of thinking like, okay, I'm seeing a trend here.
Mm-hmm.
Pots. So,
Bamora, I vote we all leave because I'm going to with or without you guys.
I agree. I think, yeah, I'm gonna leave these little sneakies to do the little sneaky thing.
All right, so you exit the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
exit.
The first snake that came out, starts like it barely takes note that you even left.
Yeah.
And it kind of starts to inch a little closer to Jam, but not in a like aggressive manner,
yeah.
but in a like,
Intrigued.
man, I really want that food kind of manner.
Yeah.
So
You got it. So.
it kind of flips around Jam's hand again. Jam?
I slowly leave the rations on the ground,
Okay.
and then I begin to back away, allowing the snakes to dig in, and I attempt to leave the room.
Okay. Yeah, you do.
And as I leave, I go, Razgar, smash snake.
Razgar, it's your turn.
Razgar's just
Don't listen!
Razgar's face palming at this point, and he's just like,
This get us nowhere closer to man we looking for, and Razgar too.
begrudgingly because he loves a fight, backs on out of the room
That's
as
why I'm
well.
leaving. There's nothing in this
You know what?
room, and you've just spoiled all our riches because you made snakes up here, Eric.
That's pretty fair. I mean, the snake doesn't really seem like a worthy opponent
Yeah.
for Razgar. It's
Now that
it's
we're all leave, I
small-
begin to shut Varric in the room.
it's a
Razgar
small,
won't fight
fitted,
only the strongest.
You know. All right, Varric.
Are you gonna smash the pot?
Like,
Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
put rug in front of door.
Oh, no, I'll leave. I'll follow everyone else and I'll go. So Varric will also back out of the room
Okay.
and leave the snakes to do their thing.
Okay, as you do that, you see the other snake go down. Like they look more like snakes now because they're both on the ground and they're
Yeah.
both like almost battling each other for the rations.
Yeah.
They completely ignore it. Like they don't even realize you guys are there.
All right, and close the door as I walk out. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm the
yeah.
last
Close
one.
the hell out of that door.
Okay.
That was a bad room. I did not like that room.
Okay, that was a
Razgar,
great-
I agree with you. Now, Varric, can I have my torch, please?
Fine, and
Yes!
That's my torch. I brought it from home.
I call it Torchy.
Me and Torchy are going on adventures. I like the torch.
All right. So, to the left of this room,
Uh-huh.
where the hallway is,
Uh-huh.
does it come to a stop? Because it's dark. You can't see.
Oh, we gotta go there.
I point
Well-
the torch over there.
What? Do you have a torch?
He gave it
I get
back.
back, but it's not lit.
Yeah. So
No,
he's just,
I said I lit it. I
the
lit
light
it.
is for his hammer.
Right.
Yes. Although I'm going to switch that to my shield.
Okay, so it's on your shield and you're
Yeah.
going. Whoa.
Well, it should cast. How far? It should cast for 40 feet.
Yeah. You see that it just kind of ends.
Okay,
It's
cool.
pretty much a dead end.
Well, then I guess we'll.
I'll still walk over and inspect the wall,
Okay.
make sure it's actually a dead end.
All right, give me a perception check.
Okay.
It's a wall.
Learning to not trust anything here.
There's no pots on
It's
it.
a botch.
Ooh.
Well,
Two ones in a row.
you got a 1. You know it's a wall.
Oh, I'm not even sure I know that.
Nah,
You forget who you are.
you
I don't even put my hands. I just walk into it face first. Oh, what the hell?
You get there and you're like, I can't go anymore. But I feel like I've heard of this thing before.
After seeing Varric walk into a wall,
Derek, honey, do you want to come back?
Razgar tries to comfort Varric at this point. Razgar tries to comfort Varric. He pats him on the back, going, "That's good. That's enough."
Wander off and it's just kind of staring at the wall. You see it's a wall.
Yeah, it's very obviously a wall.
Yeah.
Like,
He's just.
well.
To kind of help us speed things up there, Razgar once again gets low to the ground and gets in total tracker mode to try and see if he
Yeah.
can't sniff out the trail again.
Okay.
And Jam is just holding Torchy close.
Ugh,
Yes.
and a
I
3.
missed you.
A 3.
Yeah.
You don't notice much. I mean, like honestly, I think everyone is so perplexed by what Varric is doing right now.
Like,
I think you're just so distracted by what it is he's looking at that you like, while normally a very skilled tracker and you have no problem following footprints and trails and such, you literally can't focus on what's in front of you because you're like, what is he looking at?
So confused.
Yeah.
It's like when a cat's just staring into a corner and you're like, what? What is it?
I pat Varric on the head. Everything will be okay, buddy.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry. I was lost in my own little world. What are we doing?
All right, what are we doing,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen?
Well, I guess we should head in the other direction.
Okay.
Okay, you know
It's
what?
solid
I'm gonna
plan.
make this quicker.
Like,
I light the torch and I just run down the other direction of the hallway. I run with the torch.
That's one way to do it.
Okay. I can't remember which one's you. I'm just gonna say it's this one. You make a run for it down the hallway. Are you just going blindly?
Just go, and as I go, I just yell back, "I got this!"
Are you going as fast as you can?
I'm jogging.
Okay.
Please let him fall off a cliff.
No. But he does run into another wall.
Okay, I hit the ground, guys. I got it.
Yeah. Dunk. Oh.
fast forward.
Rasgar's starting to wonder who the real dumb ones are here.
What does the rest of the party do?
I'm going to walk at a normal pace.
All right, you guys go over there.
Rasgar follows behind Bamora.
Okay.
Well, I'll go.
So you guys,
Varric's still confused to where he is.
yeah,
I'm just kind of following. I'm still a little lost up here.
yeah, he's still thinking about what that was back there.
Ah.
I feel like
Just imagine a thought bubble and it's the wall.
There's just a.
Yeah.
what is that? It's not a door.
Yeah. It's not a floor or a ceiling. It's something. God.
All
I
right.
have a word for this.
I
Yeah.
know. Oh, it's right on the tip of my
I'll make
tongue.
one up. Wow.
No, it's a thing where you dip a bucket in and you get
Oh, I
water
have
out of
a
it.
bucket.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, let me go back and see if I can't get water, guys. This is not a well.
All right.
And,
Where you
and
guys?
there's currently spider guts in that bucket.
So,
All right. Well then, unless somebody else has another move, I get up and I proceed to jog north.
Where you find another wall.
Guys, I think I'm gonna start breaking my nose. Can someone else have a better plan?
Yeah, I mean,
maybe walk slowly.
each time that GM does this, it's more or less like, oh, and he puts his hands up and like he's just like, doink.
Yeah.
Oh,
What? Why Jam so hyperactive? They're orcs like you in Orc Village. They give them medication, make them less hyperactive.
You have to find some of that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, and then now that I stopped there, I just proceed to go down the next hallway.
And I'm just gonna keep following him.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
he's
keep
basically
him
being
until he
Pac-Man
finds
now. Now.
something.
Well, you don't have to worry about your running because you turn and you see a door.
So I run into the door. Boom.
Okay.
Our old foe doors.
Okay.
So who wants to approach this
Does
one?
this door look like it has a lock on it? Like, or is it just like flat?
The door definitely has a lock on it,
Oh. All right.
and you just bumped into it,
Yeah.
and you hear something on the other side.
Shit.
All right. Let me try this again. Marco.
No giveaway position.
Oh, wait, no, I'm severe. I'm actually gonna yell Marco, and I'd like to roll persuasion for that.
Okay, roll.
Please get a crit.
I roll I critted.
Oh my god.
From the other side of the door, you hear Polo.
Benny, I love you.
Guys, I think we found him. I think we found who we're looking for.
Yeah.
Marco, unlock the door.
Maybe
Okay,
Jam
well-
should knock.
Knock knock.
Knock, 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 knock.
Yeah.
See if he'll bust out and go 2 bits.
Okay, when he come out though, we grab him though.
All right, who's knocking?
Should I just knock then? Should I do it, guys?
Yeah.
You probably
I
should.
knock on the door. Should I roll persuasion again?
No, you don't have to. You don't have to. No.
Persuasively knock.
No.
Hello.
That's an alluring knock. I should go check it out.
You hear? All right, you knock. You hear? Hello?
I speak it. But
Housekeeping.
hey, I'm here for the meetup.
I want you to do a deception check.
That's good, Benny. That's a good one. Nice and vague.
Oh God, I got a 2.
Okay. Plus your +5, that's a 7. He goes, "What meetup? There's no meetup. Let me check my calendar." Oh.
You didn't get the memo? I was told that there's a meetup at this hour.
A few minutes go by and he comes back. He's like, "No, there's definitely there's no meetup."
Oh.
Who is this?
I respond with, I'm from upstairs. They just set the meetup. I guess you didn't get the memo yet.
Oh, upstairs. Okay. And you hear click, and the door opens into the room. And you don't see anyone standing there.
Uh-oh.
But the room is lit.
Okay.
So actually,
I think we have a runner.
I will reveal the entire room.
Yay.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
What you see before you is a series of workstations. You see an area
Slave labor.
that is growing plants. You see crates set up. You see across the way, up in the upper right corner there, you see a guard.
Mm-hmm.
And at many of the stations, you see. I'm sorry.
Kalima. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Stations, and actually amongst the plants, you see several small gnomes.
Oh.
It's drugs. They're doing drugs. Drug factory. I know.
I'm starting to see
It's
why
the
they don't
grow
like
room.
magical users. Okay. I look at
Give me the happy
Razgar and I
smoke
say,
there.
Razgar, step in the way of the door so they can't shut it in our face.
That's actually a good idea. Razgar does just that.
Okay, so
Muscles is
Razgar. Again, trying to remember which one Razgar is. I'm saying it's this one.
Here's the big thing with this.
I thought it
The
was
green one.
For the record, I'm pretty sure my ploy is going to be out the window the moment that door opened.
you Razgar gets in the doorway, and from behind the door, another guard leans out. Says, "Okay, you're not from upstairs. Who are you?"
Hello, me Razgard, these me friends. We come to say hello. We looking for our other friend. He wear black cloak. He come through here?
Razgar, you're not the one with the high charisma.
Well, Razgar's technically not lying. He's actually telling the truth.
That's true.
He is actually telling the truth. Which the guard is incredibly perplexed as to the being in front of him, saying he came from upstairs. And, knowing full well the environment that exists upstairs. And he goes, "Guy with the black cloak, huh? I haven't seen anyone with a black cloak, but someone did come through here. Who are you?"
Me Razgard, this Varric cleric, Bamora friend, and Jam Man. We hired as a security for upstairs. There be whole brouhaha.
Kind of comes around the door and looks around Razgar and sees everybody else.
But Mora's just waving.
You definitely see, he's not aggressively doing so, but he definitely is kind of putting his hand on his weapon.
Yeah, he's like, what the hell's going on?
And he goes, "I'm sorry, who are you?"
We're from upstairs.
We
There
the
was
QUESTEMP people.
Yeah.
We're inspectors.
We're security, and we're currently looking for an individual that stole a lot of stuff from upstairs. That was the
A
meetup.
lot of people just talk to him. So, I'm gonna need the people who just talked to do a persuasion. Actually, Jam roll persuasion, Bamora roll deception.
I got 12. And I'm basically just informing him that the meetup was us coming down to find this individual.
There you go.
And
That's smart.
persuasion is a +3, so I got a 15.
Okay, so you both did well enough that he is entirely confused.
Good job,
He doesn't
Bamora.
know who to believe. And he kind of looks into the room, and you notice, well, at least Razgar can see this because he's pretty much the only thing in the door, that all the gnomes kind of stopped what they were doing and then went right back to work.
Where did the man say that he came through before? Where is he? Where'd he go?
He left.
Which way?
Out the door.
This door?
No, not
Did you
this
know
door.
this man or is it new
Look, I
thing?
just know who you are. I can't even figure that out. So he looks in, and he calls behind him to one of the other security guards. And the other security guard across the way is like, I don't know.
We tell you, we from QUESTEMP. Ask Prescott. Ask lanky man from upstairs. He tell
All
you.
right, look. I think I need everybody to come in here, and I think you need to talk to the foreman.
All right.
Look, Iker Payne sent us down here.
Ah. Yeah, he's a joy. That doesn't really help your case.
Oh no, mean man be mean downstairs too.
So, you coming in here or not?
Yeah.
We're all coming in. We're all coming in.
We all friends here. It all good.
All right.
I'll stay in the back though.
Okay. Let me see if I can't. Yeah, I want to draw a shape.
Nice.
I do want to draw a shape. Is that how this works?
Hey everyone, before we move on to
I think it is.
Does that make any sense?
Shapey.
Sheep-roo!
It's shape time. Oh, does that work?
Now there's a box.
Yeah.
There's a box.
A little blue box.
Is that Foreman?
No. I'm just trying to put in. I don't want to worry about getting tokens right
Is
now.
it-
There we go. I can do
it-
filled ones now. There's no difference. It's just I didn't know how to do the filled.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Is the foreman Red Foreman from that 70s show? Is that who we're gonna meet?
No.
We're in trouble then.
No.
Damn.
Joel, I want you to go to your room. That was bad.
Would you prefer I say Clarence Boddicker? Is it Clarence Boddicker, beloved science fiction actor? Is it him? Are we gonna meet him?
Yes.
No. Okay. Alright, that's where things are for the most part.
Okay.
Cool.
I don't think I can move those though, but we'll see. Okay, so the red, except for the one that's not red, boxes indicate gnomes.
Okay.
Purple is guards, and that orangey pale fleshy color is the foreman.
Bamora,
So,
I dare you to shout out Gnome Revolution and then run out the door.
What door?
We're dwarves. They're gnomes. There's a difference.
Is it just that one's hairier than the other? Because I'm slightly confused.
okay, so the guard moves over there, over to the foreman, and sizes up a little bit because I hit the wrong thing, and
Bros.
starts talking to them.
To the foreman.
Yeah, and like indicating over his shoulder.
Right. Like a wave.
I'll close the door behind us.
Okay. All right, door shut.
Good idea.
Okay. And they're having a pretty in-depth conversation.
Okay.
So
Is there a lock that I can access?
you don't have a key.
Okay, so it's a key. Got it.
That's good to know.
So again, the gnomes are all doing their thing.
Right. Yeah. Alright, the gnomes are doing their thing. Guards talking to the foreman.
Wait, can I make it written?
I really, when we get a chance to ask questions, I want to ask the guy. You know, the guy who came through here. Did you notice him, or did you is this a new face, or was this a stranger? Is I think an important question we should ask.
Speak it in either a Razgar speech or let us do it.
Yeah. Mr. Metagamer.
I'm just saying, in general, isn't that a good question? I was proud of that question.
Sir, did the individual that ran through here, did he look like anyone you would know? Anyone that you recognize? And if he didn't, could you point us to where he went so we can go that way?
I do want to hear what Razgar would say for that, though. I'm intrigued now.
This man you see come through here, he normal man, you see him before? Or he strange man?
Oh, strange man.
Strange man.
Razgar, you were a delight.
Razgar try.
Razgar cry. All right, so you guys are just kind of standing there in a little group.
Yep.
Looking
No,
presumably.
actually, you know what? I'm not. While we ask that question and waiting for the response, I walk over to the bottom half of this room here, where the purple and the where they are. I just kind of walk over towards them.
Okay.
I'll walk over to the plants.
Okay.
Razgar will stay put and do as he is told. Razgar no won't make enemies today.
Frenemies.
Check out like inspection or one of the stations.
Okay.
Guys,
As you
here's a little
start
tip. You
looking,
just
the guard
act
looks-
important, and they can't argue with you.
Yeah, exactly. You have to have confidence.
The guard looks up and's like, "What are you doing?"
We're inspecting the area?
Yeah, I said we were inspectors. We're inspecting.
We're supposed to be down here. We are looking for the thief right now. So please do not question who we are. Do you know who we are? You do not know who we are, sir. Now, please give me the information that I need.
The foreman kind of leans around and looks at all of you and says, like, hey guys, come on over. Oh.
That's nice.
All right, those plants.
Well,
though.
all right then. I feel like an ass.
You don't have to inspect them.
Shit.
Rasgar like Foreman. Foreman
seems
seemed friendly.
You will not be able to make it over.
In time.
Yeah. So, Rasgar and Bamora, are you going over?
Yeah, I'm gonna head over
Yeah.
to the foreman's desk.
Okay.
Or station.
And we're going to where it's all happening.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna. Can you place me like to the bottom left corner, like behind the purple box?
Oh yeah. You want
Like not way over there, but like closer in, just not like
All the
not
way there.
in
Yeah,
front of the table.
there. All right. And at this point, the guard heads back over to his post. And the foreman, he's a
I'll
human.
turn the light off, by the way.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, they're all kind of like.
Yeah.
It's well lit in there. You know, the foreman's sitting at his desk. There's a lot of like scrolls and paperwork and all this stuff around him. He has like a kind of like this, stone kind of mug. It says like #1 boss on it. He's pretty much a kind looking guy. He's got like brown hair. He's just
Don't trust him.
He's wearing a pretty, like just basic kind of like,
He's a giant spider. He's gonna rip out of a human husk in any second. Just kill him now.
You dump with a bucket like on his face.
And he's like, hey guys, what are you doing here?
Hello, Mr. Foreman.
I hear you from upstairs.
Yeah.
You're not on the docket though, so what's going on?
It real last minute kind of thing. We would have rode ahead if we could.
We're
Okay. Yeah, okay. Anyone else?
I'll show him the QUESTEMP card.
I don't. What is this?
This is our card. This is the card that we got for the assignment.
What assignment?
The assignment to come here and work as security.
Here?
Here.
No, not here.
not down here. But
Well, not here, but house here.
It's like, yeah, it's supposed to be here. It's here. You're supposed to be elsewhere. It's not here. So, just kind of wondering what happened.
did a individual all in black pass through here?
Yeah, it wasn't a real friendly guy though.
Can you tell us where he went? Because we're pretty sure he stole the family jewels.
We'll get rid of your hair.
Could you roll a deception check on that, Benny?
20.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
He believes anything you tell him.
This guy is putty in your hands.
Hang on.
Yeah, he's literally putty.
Hang on, I need my dice too.
Hang on, I need my putty.
This is him.
Not only will I tell you everything, but I think I'm in love with you, Jam.
Let me give you a handy.
From everything.
By the way, that's a +3 on my charisma, so I believe that's a 23.
Ooh.
Okay, he
thinks you're God.
Well, he believes what you have to say, that you're here for a reason, but he happens to know there are no family jewels.
Oh.
Fair enough.
I use the term family jewels to just specify that he stole some rather expensive things from upstairs. Family jewels is typically something that everyone understands. If you know the family better, then you know that they don't have any, as we do also. But it does save me from having to do this long explanation as to why I said family jewels, if you would have just agreed with me that family jewels stole a lot of expensive stuff. So could you please point to where this individual went?
Man in black also dangerous. He hurt guard upstairs.
Thank you, Rasgar. As my large green associate has informed you of, he hurt man upstairs.
I heard the man in black was originally using his left hand, but then he's like, I'm not left-handed, and he fought with his right hand.
He's like, and he listens to what everyone has to say, and he's just kind of doing one of these. Yeah, okay, that's totally cool. That's fine. I totally get it. There's a little problem. It's a little problem. It's not a big deal. It's a little problem. It's kind of a little problem that we have. The problem that we have is you can't see what's down here.
And on reaction to that, Jam goes, sleep.
Sleep!
That's probably a good idea.
I
actually.
cast sleep on everyone around me because I'm immune to it.
God. Oh, God.
Well, no, on them, but as long as you, I don't know how close you guys are, but I cast it on them.
All standing shoulder to shoulder, Jam.
I'm pretty sure it's a radius effect.
It's a radius effect, and I believe it's 90 feet.
Yeah,
Oh, my.
I think I just put the whole room to sleep, but don't worry, I'm immune to magic
Maybe.
sleep.
We gotta...
Oh,
You know, lie in the hand of Jam. Great.
No, it has to do with hit points. Whatever he casts, whatever he determines as
That's
his hit die, essentially, if you have fewer hit points than that,
You fall asleep.
you're
Right.
asleep.
I got a 13 on my roll d20.
I don't think that counts. I don't think it's the D20, is
No,
it?
it's not a D20.
Oh,
I think
it's the hit point? Okay.
And what constitutes hit points again? That's
your HP.
Yeah, whatever
Oh.
your HP is right now.
Okay.
Then I got an 8 on my d8.
You need 5 of them.
We're already off to a pretty bad start.
Is it in total?
Yep.
Oh my god.
And, okay, 8 plus 20, so 28.
Yeah, we're all pretty much asleep at this level.
Okay.
All the bad guys are too.
As Sham starts to do this, nothing happens.
Ooh.
Guys, we got a problem.
Oh, crap. Is this like a magic-proof room? Do they have a counter spell going on?
Foreman looks up and says, "What are you doing? You trying to cast some spells, magic?"
Okay, plan B. I look right at the foreman because I'm so close. I lean right in, and I use sleight of hand to stab him in the throat.
Ooh, Jam is nasty.
That is not what sleight of
That's
hand
not how
is.
sleight of hand works.
Sleight of hand is only stealing stuff.
Okay, well then.
He goes, "Look, I don't know what you're used to, but all I'm saying is, clearly you came from upstairs. They don't just let anyone come in here. We had a little incident happen before. If you're saying that you're on the lookout for this guy, go for it. I just need to know you're not going to tell anybody about what you found down here."
Okay, I look him
Rasgar
dead in
not
the
even
eyes.
really clear what's going on down
because
there.
we came right over to you. I don't even know. I didn't see a thing.
I just see a room. I didn't see
I look
anything.
right at the guy and I tell him, I'm
No.
gonna sing your song to everyone. No,
Oh, do you need to know?
No, I just need to know. I mean, like, look, you're gonna have to investigate the room. You're gonna have to figure out what happened. You're gonna have to figure out where they went.
All right, then I have a new plan.
This room, no one's gonna know what's going on down here. Does that sound fun?
That sounds
Leave
fine
one.
to me. You didn't see us, and I dropped my silver that I've acclaimed on the counter.
Hey, there you go.
He's like, "That's cute." All right.
You can trust Rasgar. Rasgar not know much of anything.
He looks at Rasgar. "I still like you. You seem, yeah,
You seem dumb.
I like this guy.
You're like a big cat thing.
I don't know what it is. I like you. I like you. So,
All right, I try again.
Rasgar
Sleep.
like you too.
well, you know, like I
Actually,
said,
no, I look at Varric. On the plus side, I didn't put you to sleep again.
Hey, I was never asleep the first time. I'll say that. But yes, good job.
yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of you trying to make us sleep. Can't, no.
Yes, I personally apologize.
No, make Jam apologize.
Yeah, I make him
Jam.
apologize.
He takes
Jam.
a big sip out of his mug.
I'm
Jam-
sorry.
By the way, I really like that.
Just
mug.
mumble it.
That's fine craftsmanship.
I'm sorry.
I know stone
It
craftsmanship.
is. It is. One of my employees made it.
It's fantastic.
Made it. He's fantastic.
All right. Well, if that's the case, guys, can you point, sir? Would you be able to just inform us where the man in the black cloak went, so that we can just head out of your hair and didn't see this?
Oh, I didn't see him.
Right, the guard saw him. Right?
I guess. I don't know.
And guards say he know where Black Cloak, but he say he see someone come here and leave.
Would it be all right for us to ask around?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Just don't. Just.
We don't see anything.
Okay.
Yes.
I just wanna.
Awesome mug around.
Fabulous. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, I don't want anything to happen to anybody.
Yeah, absolutely. You just keep doing whatever you're not doing.
Yeah.
It's still not working.
I'm gonna do that.
All right.
Yeah, no, this room is definitely it's magically
Delicious.
neutralized in a sense.
Yeah,
Really
I'm sure
good,
there's
magically delicious.
There's a
to dampen.
yeah.
Yes.
Razgar, now's your time for your expert tracking to kick in.
Yes.
Okay, so given the new information we have, Razgar gets all to the ground there and starts doing his tracking shtick, trying to figure out who's been in the room in the last little bit and who was the last to leave and in what direction. And he gets a...
While you're doing that, one of the gnomes comes on over.
Hi.
Hello.
Trying to move her.
I look at Varric and Bamora. It's a short person like you guys. Can you talk to him?
He can speak short to him.
Can you speak
Shortest
short?
of all. I can't move it.
That's a heightest thing there.
I can't make it move.
Okay.
I'll
So-
so yeah, she comes
Just
over
imagine.
and she's like, "Hello, hi,
Hi.
you're adorable."
Why do I imagine this gnome looks like Tiffany?
She has long, kind of straight silver hair. She has a tied back. She wears like a little like kerchief around her neck or her head. She wears like a blue skirt with a white shirt. Nice.
So a rude man came running through?
Oh, I wouldn't. I was in our quarters. I was cooking some dinner for my husband.
Oh.
So I just came out of there, and you guys showed up. Hi, what are you doing here?
What? Did any of the gnomes happen to see this?
As you're talking to her, you just see her kind of be like,
Did you know a man named Santa?
Come on, deal with this. I'm going to talk to
And
the
she-
other guard in the corner.
and she kind of wanders off towards like what she was doing,
Yeah.
and another gnome comes over,
Uh-huh.
a male gnome,
Hello.
and he's like, "Hello, hi, sorry about my wife. I love her.
But she's spacey.
Delightful.
She's very nice. She's very nice. So I love her very much. And this gnome has white hair and a big white beard.
Is it a big bushy beard?
He kind of is, and he wears
Nice.
a blue tunic and brown pants, and he has a long pipe.
Oh.
Is this the place where the gnomes make the cookies?
And he goes,
Razgar didn't actually say that, by the way. That was
Oh,
Joel
wow.
saying that.
"Don't make no cookies."
Don't make no cookies here.
What do you guys need? Do you
Well, we're currently looking for an individual dressed all in black who might have passed through here.
Oh yeah, that was weird. It was weird. Not many people come down here, like
I can imagine.
I mean sometimes they do, but that's usually for deliveries, pickups,
Right. Yeah.
But it's imperative we try and find him quick.
Yeah, are you here or did you go to the guard?
I went to the guard.
You're saying that's a part of the.
I can't hear that shit.
Did you happen to see which way he went?
Yeah, he headed over towards like the other guard that's
Back there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah, just be careful, don't touch anything.
No. Hands
no,
off. No, dude. No.
It's not.
I talked to the foreman. Yeah.
And you hear his wife.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you don't want to do that. That's not good. No, it's not good. But
Okay, Harley.
She's No, she's not like that. She's definitely more you get this kind of like mom feel off of her.
Yeah.
She's just like
It's so cute.
look at you.
Yeah.
Look at you in your little armor and what is that? Armor? That's
And
cute.
Thank you.
And your big weapons having a big adventure.
I'm having a great time. This is so fun. I'm having a ball.
Thanks for visiting.
David, I'm gonna go make dinner.
His name is David the Gnome.
And David goes,
While
okay.
they're questioning
see you
people,
later.
I'm gonna walk over with Wall.
All right, well,
Um,
talking to the other guard, be like, hello. So, did a man come through here before? Strange man? Hello? Wave into him?
We think he might be deaf.
Sisters? Pardon me, sir? Hello?
Varric, I think he's from England.
I don't know where that is.
No worries, call Fourth Wall. You'll learn what it is later.
Tis a realm far away.
Okay, I tried something with Varric's guard. I take out my rations. I hold them out.
And you try and charm him.
Okay. He looks at the rations, he looks at you, he looks back to the room.
all right.
I slap him.
Razgar, having found nothing at this end of the room, goes to follow where Bamora's at, and he's going to try and do the same thing if he can find something different in that corner.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Well-
all right. If he slaps the guard, I'm gonna slap Varric.
Yourself?
I mean, no, I'm gonna slap. He's getting so confused.
Okay,
It's like smack, smack. See, it's a game.
We have fun.
What is wrong with you?
It's alright, it's fine. You hit me, and then we'll all have a laugh.
Sir, there's a lot wrong with me.
I hate this place so much.
All right. Did a strange man walk through one of these doors? Because the foreman said we could ask around for help.
Look, pal. Strange people coming in and out of here. Look what's happening in front of me right now. Okay, this strangeness
Fair
everywhere.
point.
This little thing with the pointed ears just smack. You smacked him. You say it's a game. There's some giant man. I don't even know.
Somebody dressed all in black, maybe?
Yeah, lots of people dressed in black come through here.
Really? Like all in black, not like waiters or anything, but like full black, like almost entirely covered, like they were hiding their identity.
Yeah, I know. I took a pee break.
Oh. Oh.
Where's the restroom at? Because I also have to drain the magical lizard.
Yeah, there are 2 doors. Why? You plan on going through them?
Yeah, where did they go?
Did you get permission?
Yeah, aye, from the foreman. Well, he said that we could try and track the man.
You don't know where they go?
We don't know where they go, no.
Most people who come from upstairs know where they go.
This is our first day.
Good one.
I'm not. This is our first day.
As what?
As hired interns, really. Like, for security.
Oh, your security? Yeah, you really shouldn't be down here.
No, of course not. But, Ickard Payne is all like, go do this
Oh
thing.
my god, Ickard Payne.
I know, stick up the bum, right?
Isn't he a jackass?
I cannot stand that man.
I know, it's like, well, could you smile maybe once?
I think it might break his face.
Oh my god, man, you make one crack at him and you get this job.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, this is a punishment job? I'm so sorry about that.
This job sucks. I hate this job.
I mean, I tried to show him a half-orc's penis. He didn't even grin once. I mean...
I'm sorry.
Razgar from across the room. It were mine.
See? Look, you guys see.
I mean, come on. If you were to walk into a room, we were told to guard something, and there was a half-naked orc that was supposed to be guarding it nude in front of it. Would you not at least crack a smile at the humorous situation?
Wait, did Ickard see it?
Yes.
Why aren't you down here? Why am I here?
We are now.
Because we're not actually working again after today.
We're fired. Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Hang on. I pull out the QUESTEMP card. I just hand it to him. Give these guys a call.
He takes the card and he kind of pockets it. He's like, hey, I really need the job though right now. Hey, I'll be happy to tell you anything you need to know for the right price.
I give him the bag of silver.
You already gave the other two.
Jam, this is time for your wonderful introduction technique.
Oh, right. Hello, my name is Jam. Would you like a handy?
Okay, there is literally no price right now that can get me to help you with this.
No, it's another joke.
I don't know.
No. The other guy didn't take the silver, so can I just hand him the silver?
You literally just offered him a handy. He is shut down. He went someplace in his mind. He's
Okay. Can I try persuasion to be like, I was just joking. I have this bag of silver for you.
Give it a try.
Handy plan.
I got a
always
6.
work.
I will.
Assist?
You can't assist him in your persuasion.
I got a 9 with my charisma.
I would recommend doing some intimidation, but I don't want to intimidate anyone here right now. That could be really bad for all of us.
Yeah, Jesus. I'll head in that direction.
Okay.
I'm seeing slapping and
Okay.
I'm very confused.
Some of the numbers started to notice that aren't David and Lisa. And they're pretty interesting. They've got pretty big goggles on and all that.
So far, we have not touched anything.
No, we're not going.
No.
And we're not going to Jam.
As you get closer, the gnome that's closest to the door,
Okay.
yeah, that one, hops off and kind of comes over to you guys.
Hello.
She's like, what are you guys doing?
We're actually looking for somebody.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah. Did you see anybody pass through recently?
I don't usually look up from my table too much, but yeah, no, somebody did come through here.
Okay.
Was he mean man, dressed in black, probably running real quick?
I was in the middle of making one of our powders.
What?
I
don't even need to know.
What? What do you mean you don't need to know?
No, the foreman told us that, we didn't, it's whatever you're doing.
I was just making some Everblitz. It's not a big deal. Anyway.
Yeah, it's whatever. I didn't even hear of that word.
One day it'd be legalized.
As you know, you really, when you're making that, you got to be careful to not,
inhale
mix too much of, A and mix too much of B, you know what I mean? We don't grow it here. That's what's so great, though. I mean, we do get some imported things, flying snake stuff.
I made friends with those. Varric, I heard them over there talking about my buddies.
Jem like flying snake. You
They're
like
really cool, right? I always feel really bad when you pluck off the feathers.
Oh.
Aw.
What are you guys doing?
We're trying to figure out which door the weird one.
Are you adventurers?
We sure are.
Yes, we are.
So cool.
You want to come with us? We could talk all the time.
You know what? I do.
Do we have another card we can give?
Do we have card we can give new gnome friend?
That'd be so cool. I kind of miss my home.
I think we all have cards.
I miss my
Then Razgard hands a card.
I've been working here for... Today?
I believe today's Tuesday.
5 years. Oh, but I love it. I really love doing it.
Well, it's good.
It's important to do what you love. Razgar love hurting
As
people.
you know, Noma's culture, they really frown on crime. It's so fun and exciting to be involved with it. It's like an adventure every day. But you guys get to go places.
We do.
Also, we hear nothing about crime.
We also see a lot of naked half-orc.
Yeah.
What's your names?
Oh, I'm Bamora.
She reaches out a little tiny hand.
We're the Bavengers.
That's cool.
What's your name?
I'm Fizba.
Nice to meet you, Fizba. Me, I'm Razgar, son of Morgosh of Dragonjaw clan.
She's like, you're so tall.
I pick her up and I put her on Razgar's shoulders.
And Razgar's cool with this.
Yeah, she's like, whee!
Now you tall too, Viz.
This fun! I'm having a good time right now!
Me like Viz a lot. She nice.
He's like, Fizba, hey, honey, it's not Crazy Hat Day. We need you to get back to work. We got a shipment we gotta get out. You're not telling them too much, are you?
No, she's not telling us anything. She was just really excited to see.
Yeah, I was just going over, a couple of things with them, what I do and how I miss home sometimes and how I want to be an adventurer and how I
Hey, Mr. Foreman, where do these two doors go? Like to shout over Fizba and slide her down.
She's just kind of rambling and he's just like, oh, Fizba.
All right, you know what? Jam's had enough of wasting time with the guy getting away. He walks to the left door and just opens it.
The first one or one far to the left?
Far left. Where are they on the map? 'Cause I'm not seeing. Oh, I see. Okay, the one to the left then, on the north left side.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so you open that one. It freely opens. It's the bathrooms.
Oh.
All right,
Check
so,
behind the
so Jam
toilet.
takes a leak because he had to drain the lizard, and then he goes to the other one.
So Fizba's like, hey, I need you to put me down. I gotta get back to work. We do have a shipment coming up, and then, do real bad, and we didn't make it.
Jam, did you tell us that was the bathroom?
Okay, Razgar
Okay, guys, that's the bathroom.
No, I'm asking, did you tell us when you walked in?
No, after I peed in it, yes.
Is he just seemingly peeing in a room?
No, because I'm just wondering if he, because we just saw him walk away and go into a room. I'm like, that must be the way, go follow! And I'm going to open the door.
So you all walk in the room and just see me take it. Hey, what's going on, Varric?
Well, I was gonna say before Razgar puts Viz down because she's on his shoulder. He says, "Okay, Razgar put you down, but can you tell us what direction man come in?"
Yeah, he went out the door over there to the right. It leads out. It's the way out.
Out?
Razgar, there's
Thank
only
you,
one other
Viz.
option.
Out where?
Out of here.
Outside.
Yeah, out.
Oh,
Oh, thank you then.
thank you.
You're welcome. Have fun.
Make sure Viz gets a QUESTEMP card too before we go. Razgar does.
She takes the card and she kind of looks at it. She's like, whoa, cool.
Oh.
Then she puts her little goggles back on and she hops up on her stool and she gets back to work.
Gets back to Breaking Bad.
All right,
Gotta break
so
that
after
tongue
taking a
hook,
leak,
Jesse.
I walk out, go to the right door, swing it open, and just step out.
As you're going, the foreman's like, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yes?
I just
Yes?
want to make sure you guys,
Yeah.
you're cool, right? You're all
Oh,
cool
yeah.
here, right? Like, I don't want anyone knowing that good old Ron here didn't do his job. We're come on, we have like
Ron,
casual-
I have no idea who you even are or what is down here.
I'm Ron Enzelban.
But no, I have no idea who you
Well,
are.
now we know. Before we know no names, now you say name.
I don't know anything about.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's going on, and I don't know of anything. Don't worry about it.
All right, cool. That sounds great.
Ron, we are cool.
Good. That's great.
Cool as dragon cucumbers.
Cool. Jam,
Nope.
Jam starts trying to mimic Varric's accent on the word cool.
Right.
Cool.
And
Cool.
Ron's all like, "That's great. That's so God. That's great to hear." Because I gotta let you know that I got nobody here or upstairs would be happy to know that.
Hmm.
Technically, we don't know anything.
Yeah.
We're pretty
true.
clueless. Don't worry.
That sounds awesome. All right,
Rasgar know
guys,
less than most
good luck
things.
with whatever it is you're doing. and,
Thanks.
Just have a great day. Yeah, have a good week.
Bye-bye, Ron. Thank you for everything.
Thanks. That's awesome. Yeah, you guys are pretty cool. Hey, big guy. Have a good one.
Bye, Ron.
All right.
Ron.
Let's rush out the door.
Yeah. Let's fucking leave.
So you all pretty much comically
shove our way through.
shove your way through the door. And the
Rasgar think those people are very nice. Me, he hope he see them again.
Rasgar, I hope we don't see them again.
And as the door closes, he hears, "Okay, guys, don't forget Friday's Casual Friday, but we gotta get this shipment out. All right, I'm gonna need about 12 more cases of," and the door shuts,
Yeah.
and you hear a lock.
Hey, you guys think they making drugs in there?
Oh.
Maybe.
Oh, okay. Rasgar a little slow sometimes. Sometimes he must.
Really, Rasgar? I thought you were like you were so more up to date than the rest of us.
Truth be told, me only speak in broken human language. Me actually very eloquent in orc talk. You only know hear Rasgar talking orc talk.
No, when orc talk, it's just fists, right?
Ooh, ah, ooh, da, ooh, da, da. That orc talk.
Just for the record, on a complete side note and outside of the game, that giant tub of watermelon is making me so hungry for watermelon right now.
Right?
It's beautiful.
It's awesome.
It's the DM's melon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
+2 to watermelon.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so rushing out in the hallway.
Yeah.
Let's relight that torch.
Yeah, because it's dark right now.
Yeah, I
You
relight the
guys
torch
are
and-
talking
okay.
to each other.
Not only do I relight the torch, but I hold it over my head and I proceed to run down the hallway.
Is it? I thought we were outside, or like, are we in another hallway?
Well, you're in a hallway.
She said it led outside.
Yep. So you guys truck along the hallway. It's very much like it was before. And when you get to the end of it, there is a ladder.
Who won't go
I start.
first on that?
I put the torch between my teeth and I start climbing.
Yeah. Don't wait for the dwarves to climb.
It's gonna take a while.
You don't need to roll for this.
Okay.
It's a standard ladder.
How high is the ladder?
It's a standard ladder.
You mean it's not a magic ladder?
Nope.
It's an enchanted ladder.
Nope.
Send channel ladder every time
So
you
I hear
pull
the
a-
song Snake Eater as I go higher. Only so many of you will get that joke.
All in a dream, snake eater.
And Joel is one of them.
Yep,
This
I got it.
Is attached to the wall essentially. So it's secure.
Okay.
It's safe.
So we can all get on
I'm
it.
already running up it. Like, I'm halfway up at this point.
It's easily 12 to 14 feet up, and then when you get there, there's a hatch.
Rasgar hope no one looking up his loincloth as we climb.
Rasgar, we've already seen it.
That true. We have very little secret, you and me, Jam.
Damn, I was gonna do this.
Aren't I technically at the top of the ladder right now?
Yeah. Oh, they're trying to decide who's going in front of
I'm-
each other.
How are they going to get around me on the ladder? I'm already up there.
No, because you're on the ladder, And then I guess Razgar's on the ladder, and you're just waiting basically at the bottom because it's not that tall.
Yeah.
But it's tall enough for Razgar and Jam to be on it, and you're both just kind of looking at some sweet orc tush.
Yeah. It's actually pretty impressive.
Varric, climb up my back.
Razgar work out
Varric,
lots.
climb up my back and open the hatch.
No, just go out the hatch.
All right, fine. I just wanted to feel you crawling all over me, and I lifted open.
Jam, I'm very sexual being me noticed.
I'm gonna hook the bucket on my arm.
Okay.
So I still have it.
you at the
Where's the bucket?
Yeah.
His whole time.
How did the
carrying around
foreman not question our bucket with a spider's head in it?
I know.
Hey, because we didn't question him.
Ugh.
It's ask no questions.
Right. So when you open the hatch, you see like another set of like handholds,
Mhm.
and you're in what looks like a giant barrel, and there's another hatch.
Okay.
Secret tunnel? Other secret tunnel?
Will you open the hatch, Jam?
I open it.
Okay. You open the hatch, and you are greeted with the outside. You're still on the grounds, and there are several of the guards there, Lord Crescut's guards.
Uh-huh.
And they're all like, what ho?
What do you see up there, Jam? Is
I
it
climb
candy?
out, and I start
That's beautiful.
looking around. Okay, I climb out, and I stand up, and there's guards all around me. Is there like a gap of where we can walk out of here?
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of in a semicircle.
Okay, so I
And I
look
guess-
at them all, and I say, don't ask, don't tell, and I tap my nose, and I try walking the opposite way.
Okay,
Solid.
what are you guys doing?
Are we out?
Well, Razgar's next. Razgar, did you
Okay.
exit the barrel?
I also exit the barrel.
Hello, me with him.
I also climb up and exit the barrel.
Okay, as you're exiting the barrel, the guards are all like, whoa.
This clown car of people.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
And then two dwarves came out.
They definitely have this moment where they're like, what?
Sounds like the start to a dirty joke. Two dwarfs, a half orc and a half elk, climb out of a barrel.
I mean, I'm just walking away. If they stopping me?
Well, they're just standing there, and as you guys have all exited the barrel in the most comical way you could possibly exit the barrel, you hear a kind of familiar voice.
Oh no.
And he says, excuse me.
Oh, good buddy! I walk over to start brushing off his shoulder. We've managed to track the thief down through this hatchway, and we are currently still looking for them. We're currently hot on their trail. As a matter of fact, Razgar is about to do tracking and discover Razgar track, and he's gonna start looking where we're going.
Razgar does just that. And while he does this,
Razgar said, "Man in black clearly know your house, know all secret passageway."
then he gets a 3, which isn't good.
And Icar goes, excuse me.
Razgar just saying, "Man clearly know your house, know all places to get in and out."
I heard you. What did you see?
Absolutely nothing. As a matter of fact, we just managed. Everything was pitch black. We saw nothing down there at all, and we just kind of walked through the blackness as best as we could, terrified because we have no idea what was going on. It was so dark, but we were looking straight at the ground, following the trail. It led us out here. We're currently looking for the guy that stole your stuff.
Also, too, well, in basement, we deal with your rat and spider problem. Razgar not saying we should get bonus for it, just, Razgar throwing that out there to the universe.
Icar just kind of looks at you.
Yeah, we did that too. We took care of your rat and spider problem, so if there is more money involved, we'd all like a portion.
I heard him. I heard the thing.
Spider was huge.
Yes.
Guys, I have a plan. Sleep!
No. Let's see where this goes.
You clearly have no idea where this individual is. Am I correct?
Well, we don't know where he is.
No, we're following him, sir. We're on the trail. He came out here. What you might want to be asking is, what did he see? Because he's the bad guy. We work for you.
Here's what I'm thinking. I believe you should go back to your post.
Can we make Razgar naked again?
As you can see, actual guards have already tried to take care of this. And I
Alright.
think they're a little more well equipped to deal with it.
But did they see anyone come out of here as well?
You don't need to know that because you're going to be guarding Mr. Hoots.
Resgar, I have a question. Do Mr. Crestcut, do he know what's going on in all of this?
We do not bother the master with such trivial matters.
Oh, well, I wouldn't exactly say trivial. More like trivial?
The way Rasgar feel and much bounty hunting tell him this clearly look like inside job.
Rasgar, shut the fuck up!
What? Rasgar not pointing
Okay,
finger,
Jam,
Rasgar just
Jam
saying.
sucker punches Rasgar.
Ow, why you do that?
Remember, it's game that I punched.
Oh, Rasgar get to play punch game now?
All the guards are just kind of like,
This slapstick thing going on.
Icar's like, I'm going to need you to go back into the house.
Okay, I legitimately cast sleep. Like in a panic motion, just sleep!
I don't think we need to do that at this point. We're not on any bad terms yet.
No, but I want to search Icar. I want to search Icar.
Let's do it.
Let's do it?
Yes, let me find all the sheets for all of...
If you knock him out, we won't get paid.
I rolled a 22.
Holy crap.
That's with the 5d8.
That's pretty great. Why are you so good with sleep, Jam?
He's had a lot of practice
Yes.
by sleeping with all your sisters.
Oh.
Oh.
Rasgar is too sad.
There. Okay,
Sleep.
well, I gotta tell you, the only person who falls down is Icar Payne.
Fair enough.
And any of you who have less than 22 hit points.
Yep.
Where
Good night.
are the hit
So
points again?
basically,
Oh,
wait,
14.
so Icar Payne and all of my comrades just passed out, and I have guards all looking at me now.
Good job, Ben.
And I'm standing there like this.
I don't know what face you're making.
Good
Oh,
job,
okay.
Jam, man.
Show it to Sal.
Oh.
Sal will mimic it to me.
I was like,
You got spooked.
Yeah.
all right. So
think that's
so now that this is happening, I tried to deceive the guards and just be like, honestly, it's a panic reaction, and we can just wake them all up and pretend this never happened.
Or, you know, you got shocked and you sleeps.
Oh.
Sleep.
Oh no, look at that thing they all did
Yeah.
totally on their own.
You're like a skunk.
Okay. Yeah. What was that?
Hello? Benny?
What?
Here, we're all good.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it was just a sound.
Oh. Okay. No one else. No one else heard that.
Oh, I heard
I
it.
heard
We
it.
all heard.
No one else.
No one else
Oh.
reacted.
Yeah.
Oh, that was me dropping something. Sorry, that was me.
Okay. You're gonna try and deceive the guards. As you're doing that, an older-looking, elegant man in chain armor, wielding a morning star and a shield, arrives. He looks around.
And he laughs
Squid
at
spurts eggs, Benny can't sleep.
And he leans over to one of the guards, and they have a few words. And he looks up and he says, "Young man,
Yes?
what are you doing?"
I honestly have no. Honestly, I can't come up with any kind of deception for you. I'm just gonna be honest. We're tracking down a villain right now. We're trying to figure out where he went. He went through all of your secret tunnels. We killed all of your pest problem down there. There's a couple of snakes that are super happy with the food we gave them. We met some very friendly people. and we,
Thank you. Look, I understand you were hired as security through QuestEmp. That's my understanding of this, correct? Yes?
yes, no, you 100%.
Right. That's fine. What were you in charge of?
We were guarding Mr. Hoots with a naked half-orc.
Yes, Mr. Hoots. Okay, well, as you can see, Lord Prescott's security force is handling the other matter at this point. So I believe you can return to your post. And just looking at old Icar there on the ground, crumpled up like that, I think we can just It's a good laugh, and all the other guards look around. They all start to kind of chuckle to themselves, like they didn't want to be the first one.
Right, yeah.
But now that the higher up did it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Man, everybody hates this dude's guts.
Yeah, Ickard sucks.
He is. He's like, not look. I'm the head of Lord Prescott's security force. I'm a long friend of his. I wouldn't worry about this with Ickard. He will not be pleased with you, but I think if you return to your post for the time being, we can just.
You're
we can
perfectly fine, sir. I just need to ask one final favor, sir.
And I don't think you are either. Correct? Correct? Good, good with that?
No, you're right, sir. I just need one favor. Can I just have someone help me drag the half-orc back? Because he's got to sleep now.
Look, I can't. I'm sorry. Look, we're going to have to do something with Ickard well enough, and we'll take care of that, not to worry.
Okay,
But,
sure. I start kicking my friends. Get up.
and
That works.
And at that point, he turns, he points to two guys, they pick up Ickard, they carry him back to the house, and the rest of the guys, they go off to another part of the grounds.
Okay.
Rasgar no wanna go to
I start
school
kicking
today.
everyone awake so they can rejoin me.
And at that point, as they're wandering off, he stops and he leans over to one of the guys and tells him to go back. And the guy shows up and he's like, I just need to make sure you get back to your post.
Right.
I vote we actually go back to the post for now and figure out what we're going to do there.
I don't think we have a choice.
Good place to go talk shop. Lots
Sleep.
of stuff happen.
Okay, you have now cast sleep.
No, I'm kidding. I didn't actually cast it again.
No, I'm just saying, you gotta keep track of it because you cast it twice. That's
Oh, yeah, I
two
did.
slots.
I twice. I think I have 3, don't I?
Well, because you cast it once, but it didn't happen, so this is 2
Oh, no,
times. in one
I
day.
have 2, it says. Okay.
So you're at maximum sleeps.
Yeah, I got to rest to get my sleeps back up.
Well, no, there was the one sleep because after the rats, did we rest? I can't remember.
You did not.
who-
No, we did. No, we did.
had a
As
short
matter of
rest.
fact, someone, I forget who, but someone said we rested, so I got my sleep
It's a
back.
short rest, though.
Okay, we did a short rest after that. Okay, got it.
Oh, but he needs a long one to
You get a long
okay.
rest in order to get it back.
Gotcha. Alright. So we need to, like, actually.
So sleep is used up for the time being.
God damn it,
Sleep
guys.
is not great.
My sleep is gone.
Benny lost his gimmick. Jam can't do the one thing he's really good at.
So anyway, the guard escorts you back. You see Ickard Payne being carried off to his room, presumably. His wife's like, and she, toddles off after him. And you guys return to guarding the trophy room, in particular Mr. Hoods, which is good. There was a single guard there. He returns to another post. Clearly, they were trying to shift people around.
Yeah.
And there are people milling around at this point. The party, the ball is still going on. You still hear music. There's still copious amounts of food. Seemingly, they've shifted away from the appetizer course onto the entree, and that's it.
I'm gonna put the bucket with the spider head directly in front of Mr. Hoots. As it
Good idea.
I like that.
I'm going to pour myself a drink.
I'm going to
Okay.
eat the food if I can get my hands on some, because I'm pretty sure I'm hungry at this point.
now, see, that's sleight of hand.
Yeah, sleight of hand. Let me roll that, I guess.
just stealing some spinach quesadillas and other hors d'oeuvres.
I got a 12 plus my 5 on sleight of hand. Do I get some food?
What, were you out in the hall?
Yeah.
And what did you roll?
A 12 plus my 5 on sleight of hand.
Yeah, you did.
Nice.
So
As a tray of like skewered meat was going by,
The best kind.
you grabbed a couple of them.
Nice.
And you pass them out to your friends,
yeah, no,
right?
I did. Varric, I did. Would you let me say it? I was gonna be like, hey, would you guys like some stolen food?
Rasgar love meat skewers.
Yeah, Rasgar grabbed out, or not Rasgar, Jam grabbed about 5 of them, so he has some to go around.
Just for the record, out of the comments, Caleb Xavier has basically said this group is continuing to show the stereotype non-magic say about magic creatures.
It's kind of true.
We're
We're basically
not
walking
helping with that
propaganda.
No.
No.
Whoa! What's this we talk?
And at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we can either end our session or move on to the next phase of it. But it is 8 o'clock.
I was gonna say the next session would be another 2 or 3 hours, right?
Yeah, we might be able to even wrap it at that point.
I think we made some good
Well,
progress.
yeah,
in
let's
that
do
if we
next week
want to.
then. We'll just.
It's a good break point.
So I leave our party back in the trophy room. Mr. Hoots with a bucket of spider head and guts and such, and the poison glands in front of it. Ickard Payne, of course, has been put to sleep, which is something I am certain will come to bite you later
No.
on. And you did have the opportunity to meet the head of security and the guards. And
We did not get his
And I
name
am
though.
currently out of my sleep spell,
Oh.
so crap, I'm pretty useless now.
Yeah, Ron is the foreman.
Oh, the head of guards. Yeah, nobody
Head of
did his name.
guards.
Mr. Morningstar Shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Fucking awesome.
Yes.
I assumed it was Mr. Prescott. It's funny we've been here so long and we haven't actually met the dude who owns this place.
We're not gonna meet Mr. Prescott.
It's Lord Crescott, so at this point you're definitely not going to be meeting.
oh, see, I didn't know he had a title. I didn't know it was like a Lord Baron.
Stash and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's Lord of Parties.
He's throwing a rager right now.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I got a rager for you.
Ye olden fantasy kegger. They're all gonna start doing cake stands in a minute.
My name is Dusk. Would like to point out we still have a spider's head in a bucket. We're aware of it. Varric put it in front of the owlbear thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bucket has come into play.
Oh yeah.
I
It's
can
now
imagine
a
it has
deterrent.
a funk to it. A slight funk.
That bucket is a Chekhov's gun. Wait till we use it.
All right, well, let me wrap up the recording here. Thank you guys for joining us as usual. We do this weekly on Fridays when we're actually all in town. We will be continuing this next Friday. Don't forget to check out this video and all of our other things we do over on Twitch, twitch.tv/eligiblemonster, where you can find the weekly poll, the D&D games, and various video games getting played. Tiffany's great at trying to not be scared, even though she gets terrified at horror games.
What?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, I called it.
No, man.
All right, so we're going to end the recording here. We'll see you next week, but we're still going to be live on the thing. So if you were over here on Twitch, you would be able to chat with us longer.